Hello everyone, we're back with some more Dead by Daylight. Deanna will be with us in a minute. She's having a bit of issues with the new Pokemon game at the moment. She's muted at the moment, she'll be with us shortly. Found it? Alright, I'm unmuting you now.
That's my sprints.
There we go.
Yeah. List. Got a list, yes.
Got your list.
Yeah, got my list.
Whilst I'm waiting for you to get here, I'm gonna spend some blood point on Adam.
Fair enough. Oh, it's so confusing.
So, you been enjoying the game so far with Pokemon?
Yes?
Good.
That's like a key on the map, because that'd be useful.
I'm sure those things unlock later down the line, though, don't they?
Not quite so.
I don't know. My knowledge of Pokemon ends with probably, what, Gen 2?
Yeah, I can't say names, just be warned. I have a speech problem.
Well, I'm expecting you to be my Professor Oak once we start.
You
start...
sound like it.
Gonna start asking me, am I a boy or am I a girl?
It didn't actually ask me that question.
I don't know. Do I have to keep you away from the mother of the house, though?
I am the mother. And now what Pokemon look like? I need to know what weird symbols look like.
There she is.
I'm here. Ready to mingle. How to stop evolutions. Do you need to press the B button? Yeah, it's the B button.
I take it you found
the B button.
I take it you found a Pokemon you really like and don't want to evolve it.
The first starter Pokemon. The little one, the fire one, it's cute, and I'm like, I want you, but I don't want you.
I want you, but I don't want you. I want you to fill out my Pokédex, but I don't want you to evolve.
Yeah, but I have to evolve. Yeah, what's a Ditto? A Ditto would be great to know what that is. I completely lost what I'm doing. Oh, you ready up for me?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to make my mushroom bag. Oh. The things I do. Right. Dead by Daylight. I forgot my challenge.
Mine is I need to...
Oh, it's the green things.
Yeah, safely unhook 15 survivors. And I've done 4.
Go on, off and on.
Yep.
Ooh.
There's the Pokemon.
My Pokemon are fine. I have 3.
Oh, what have you gotten so far?
The starter Pokemon, which I chose the cat. Because cat. I named it Sebastian.
Didn't
Don't ask me why.
Didn't go for catnip.
No! If I get another cat, then I will. I got a pig. It's a little black pig. And Pikachu.
Fair enough. The thing when I want the duck just so I can name it Donald.
Yeah.
So it can let me down when I ask it to heal.
That's a Kingdom Heart reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has to be Kingdom Heart.
Yeah, so it can let me down when I ask it for a heal.
Is it not? I'm assuming he's a healer then.
He's a wizard. Technically, he's the strongest wizard in the whole of Square Enix.
Is he?
Yeah. He can use, I think it's what my mate told me, because he's a big, Final Fantasy buff. The move, Zeta Flare, which is apparently one of the strongest magic a wizard can use, but in most of all Final Fantasy games it required a combination of 2 wizards or a sacrifice to perform, where Donald can do it unaided.
Oh, he is very powerful.
Yeah, so he's like the strongest wizard in all of Square Enix.
That's great. What kind of sacrifice though is my next question. Like a blood sacrifice or...
I don't know, because, you know, the Kingdom Hearts, it uses, I think, a lot of the magic systems that is based off Final Fantasy. So, because you got, like, your Curas, Thunder,
I
Thundara.
really should play Kingdom Hearts.
I wouldn't play the Switch version, because it's only cloud-based.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So unless you want the game a bit jumpy...
Rather not.
I mean, I can't understand why they wouldn't have ported the 1.5 and 2.5 HD remakes, because a lot of those were PS2 titles.
Oh, it's also kid friendly, technically.
I think around 12.
Yeah.
There's the Peggy rating. Hang on, I can actually have a look. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5, both of them are a 12, and so is the other one.
What? Can I get it for the PlayStation 4?
Yeah, you can get all. You can also get them on the Xbox as well now.
Oh, I have an Xbox. I don't play it. It's over by the TV that I don't use.
Kingdom Hearts 3 was the first Kingdom Hearts game to come to Xbox.
Oh.
And there was a lot of memes surrounding it, considering, you know, Kingdom Hearts was initially a PlayStation title, except for, I think, some of the spin-off Chain of Memories, 358 over 2 days, and Dream Drop Distance. Those were on the like Game Boy and DS titles.
I remember playing one on the DS.
Dream Drop Distance. It would, if it's the 3DS, it would be Dream Drop Distance. If it's on the regular DS, that would probably be 358 over 2 days.
That one. It was the day one.
Yeah, that would have been on the regular DS.
Yes, that's the one I played.
am not a Kingdom Hearts fan, I swear.
Don't lie to myself. Don't lie to myself. Don't lie to yourself.
As I just reach for my Keyblade.
Yeah, I also have a Keyblade, to be fair.
I've got the Oblivion Keyblade.
I have the normal Keyblade.
The yellow, with the one with the yellow hilt?
Yes, that one.
The Kingdom Key.
It's some. I have one. Yeah, I have that one.
It's called the It's called the Kingdom Key.
You're just giving me knowledge about a different game you're not playing. Right.
Yeah, I'm not a fan that I actually know the Keyblades by name. And it's
it's Thingy Majiggy. I don't know, it's Thingy Majiggy.
Thingy Majiggy.
Majiggy.
Jiggy Mathingy.
Yeah.
Okay, was it another friend of mine who wants to get into Kingdom Hearts, but he wants to start off with Birth by Sleep, which is technically the start of Kingdom Hearts' overarching story, unless you bar the mobile title, which tells the story before Birth by Sleep.
Oh, do I need to play that one?
No.
Okay, cool.
But you really should play it. If you're going to get into Kingdom Hearts, it's best to play it in release order.
I was gonna play number 1 first.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense in my head.
Oh, trust me, it doesn't really make any sense, considering, what is it? You jump from, it's Kingdom Hearts 1, then, was it Chain of Memories, then it's 2, then 358 over 2 days, then it's, did Birth by Sleep come out first, or was it recoded?
I don't have a clue.
It's either one of those two, then it's Dream Drop Distance, then 0.2 Birth by Sleep, then the mobile game.
Can you stop walking and heal me? Thank you, I've been following you for like the whole talk. I'm like, can you stop? I need healing.
Sorry.
It's fine. Carry on.
Yeah.
So what one do I need to play first? Number 1. The first one.
Go for 1. Even though it says final mix on it, basically it's just like it's kind of just like a deluxe edition where it's when you buy certain games and it has all the DLC already packed in it. Basically that's what the final mix version was. because we didn't get the final mix version here, because by that time the guy who plays Sora, he went through puberty, so his voice changed.
I've got mac and cheese for dinner.
Ooh.
I'm very excited.
Ooh. Anything for dessert?
Don't think so.
Oh.
I know, that was... I'm disappointed. To be fair, I did have a latte. It was a good latte. It was a gingerbread latte. I think it was gingerbread latte.
Fair
Assuming
enough.
it was. Because you can... I only get it at Christmas. Because you can get it on Amazon for like £11, and that's way too much money, so we'll get it for Christmas.
So basically you're just stockpiling for the rest of the year so you can have your Christmas latte.
I love my Christmas lattes. I also have gingerbread milkshake, and I'm not quite sure how to handle that information.
I know, do you like gingerbread?
Yes, could you tell? I need to put the stream on.
It's fine for a minute.
Let's do it on the Excel or different phone. I can turn the bloody sound off. I don't want to hear myself twice. I have a horrible voice.
I don't know, do you want to edit this one?
I don't know how to edit things.
I give it a go, just play around with it. It's pretty much what I do.
So I am trying to get this glyph.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Build us trap talks.
What a dick.
I might need you to play this Drexen in a minute.
There's a Jane Doe among us.
Yeah. Can you come and unhook me?
Hang on.
And then can you be in a distraction for the thingy so I can get that glyph?
Oof. Down you come.
He's after me again.
No, he's after me. He's chasing me.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You are a lifesaver.
Quite literally.
Literally. It's great. Thank you. Found it. Found one.
Ow.
Now I can die happy. What we're doing? Generally, yeah.
Ow.
Did he hit you? He did.
Yeah. Now I can take my jumper off.
I just want food. My game is jumpy.
Oh, so it ain't just.
Yeah, no, I want to this like I would just teleport from different angles on that hook.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need the list out. Don't leave me on the floor, sir.
Hooked.
On a feeling high.
That it's got to stab me.
He really doesn't want to pick me up, does he?
Maybe he's using you as bait.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you, Bill.
So can you just hook me? Thank you. I'm dead. But I got that glyph. Glyph, dip to you.
The magic green thing.
Yeah. Back to making this massive bang.
I don't know. There you go. What is it? I forgot.
I don't know. Yeah. That's it. The last thing we were talking about properly was Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
If that helps. I need a bite for the Xbox. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, you can get it for the Xbox. It's better if you get the. I think you can get the collection that basically has all of them.
Oh, okay. I see if I can get that one.
What is it? If you. A big warning was it the 3 of them are movies because they were games. They just didn't know how to implement them into.
Gameplay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's
Because Kingdom Hearts has Disney in it.
Yeah.
And I like Disney, so.
Yeah, as I think the 3rd one is more of the closer in line with the newer ones before they went live action.
Yeah.
Because they have Frozen, Big Hero 6.
Yeah. Never seen Big Hero 6.
I've seen Big Hero 6, it's actually quite alright.
Oh, okay.
My favourite world is obviously the Jack Skellington world. Halloween Town.
No. Yeah. Honestly, don't blame me on that one. I'm not staring at the white person. I was watching Bill, I'm like, that's not the person I want.
Oh, that's what we were going to talk more about the Pokemon.
Yeah. It's... Yeah, no. That's a good... It's so far good. It's also a very big map.
Well, I know...
It's all open world.
Yeah. Because you've got the Violet version, I'm planning on getting Scarlet.
Because I am a sucker for anything purple.
And I haven't played the Pokemon game in probably, what, 15 years?
Yeah, I wanted to get the other one, the Legend one. But that hasn't gone down in price, so it was either this one or that one.
That's the problem with a lot of Nintendo Switch games, though. They don't tend to go down in price unless you get them digitally.
Yeah, I have been looking at them digitally.
Yeah.
Because I bought Pokemon digitally, because...
I don't know. Again, there's probably a different argument you can have there, digitally versus physically. I'm more of a I like to have my games physically type of person.
I just don't care. Whatever easier at the time. Because I am planning on getting Legend of Zelda a physical copy, so my mom can play it, because she's a Zelda fan too.
Yeah. I want to see if they have a collector's edition, just so I can put it with my other Breath of the Wild collector's edition.
Yeah, I will always buy Zelda. Normally, physically, but I did buy Howling Warriors. Age of Calamity, I think it's called.
Is it
digitally?
Is it that
the newer one?
Yeah, the Dynasty Warriors like one.
Yeah, I like it. That's because it's Zelda. I would not personally be going out to buy Dynasty Warriors. I
have it because a friend of mine got it for me years ago when I got my Nintendo Switch, because he's like, "You're a fan of Zelda. You're like, here you go," and I'm like, "Thanks." I played it, but I'm not a Dynasty Warriors player. I can't get into it.
I like it just because it's Zelda. And I can hit things.
I don't know.
Repeatedly hit things.
I don't know. I find the Dynasty Warriors like combat just kind of a bit boring.
Yeah, but I like it because it's Zelda.
I just need more than it to be a thing I like.
Yeah, I like it seldom. That's my only reason. I have nothing else more than that.
Oh, what was it? I had a talk with was it Commander Wolfman? He said because
Yeah.
he likes Assassin's Creed Origins. And I'm just like, eh.
Origins. What one's that
The
one? That's...
Egypt one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just find the new Assassin's Creed storyline a bit boring.
Hi, I just got I finally not played it personally. I was watching somebody else play it with me. Syndicate.
The London one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one.
I don't know. I just don't think the RPG mechanics gel well with the Assassin's Creed formula.
Yeah.
Especially
I like it because it's London, Victoria.
Mm.
I like the time period.
Was it because we were talking? He said he likes Origin because it's the Egyptian setting, and I just found it boring. Really.
Yeah.
But I need more than just a setting to what is it? Enjoy
I don't think
game.
I'll be. I wouldn't be playing Assassin's Creed on my own.
Mm.
I like having the company of the person I played with.
Mm.
Because it's funnier because it's two of us talking about the same game.
Mm. So like, what was it? I kind of feel slightly bad in some regards because what is it? I played what's the Greek one? Odyssey.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say yes to that one.
He really liked it, and I was just like, I don't like it because I found it just a bit boring. And it's like because it's the problem with the new Assassin's Creed ones. They're focusing too much more on combat than being an actual assassin.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah. And obviously, I think it's supposed to be, even was it the Greeks one is set before the Egyptian one.
Yes. It's not Assassins anymore.
Yeah. It's like, then why is it called Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, there's the Viking one.
Yeah, Valhalla.
There's a few there's one I'm interested in because it's got to do with riches, I think, by the pixel. It's very ritzy, and I'm very much into the ritzy aesthetic.
I think I fell off of the Assassin's Creed series after Black Flag.
I only played one. Personally, I have played one of the games, and that's about it. And that was Connor.
So 3.
Yep, it's not my kind of game.
Was it? Because because I was talking to Commander Wolfman about it. He loved the Black Flag one because of the ships. I didn't because I found the ships boring.
Yeah, I don't think Assassin's Creed's our cup of tea.
It used to be. I've loved the older ones, 1 till 4. But I do. Then again, I remember, was it years ago? Me and Commander Wolfman had this argument about Ezio because I feel like they told his story a bit too long than they probably should have.
Was he not like in 3 of the games?
Yeah, he had 3 games. He had 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations.
Yeah. Legion.
Legion? Oh, the killer.
Yeah, the killer. No, Assassin's Creed, the killer's Legion.
Yeah. I then again too, like the credit, he did become like the brand face of Assassin's Creed, but I do think they focused on his story a little bit too much.
Long. Yeah. There's also like there's the comics, there's the books, and then there's the movie. I watched the movie. The movie was okay.
I didn't like the movie.
I like the movie. It's also it does connect back to the books and the comics and the games, I think. From my information with my very big fan of Assassin's Creed fan I have.
I don't know. I watched the movie and I just a part of me felt like it was just trying to retell Assassin's Creed 1 again. In some
I wouldn't
regards.
personally know. I like the actor in it. Only reason I watched it.
Isn't that the?
I also think it was on TV.
Isn't that like the draw of most movies? Is the actors in them?
Yeah. I want to see the Mario movie because it has Jack Black in it.
Have you seen the trailer?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. I do not. Surprisingly, I think he does a good Bowser.
Yeah, no, I can see it. Yeah, right.
I think
I
think everyone just was like laughing it off him as Bowser in the beginning until they heard him.
Yeah. There's another actor like in it, but I don't know who he plays. He was in The Walking Dead.
I think was it Chris Pratt is Mario.
Yeah.
Charlie Day's Luigi.
I need to look at the cast people.
Hang on, I'm about to be booked. I'll look it up.
I need the pictures of the people.
Okay, one sec.
Because I recognise faces more than names.
Mario movie cast. I hope it would probably be better than
the other ones?
Well,
there have been Mario movies.
Well, was it the first Mario movie? Hang on.
Yeah, I've seen it and I'm like, this one's definitely better.
Oh yeah, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
Aye.
Hi, thank you. Hang on, I'll send these over.
Thank you.
Just gonna hide in here for a sec.
Because I recognise faces a lot more. I'm sorry, I just love the guy who plays Toad.
I think what is everyone's deal with Chris Pratt at the moment? I remember everyone loved him at one point, and now everyone just hates him.
I don't have a clue, to be fair. I want to see what he does with this Mario. I'm not gonna say anything until I've seen it.
I think because I think everyone was. I saw a lot of memes online. Do to Mario like they did to Sonic, but I think that's completely different because you're talking about a voice instead of a design.
Yeah. Let's see what he does with it first.
I don't know what he did to piss everyone off, but
no, I have no clue. I don't really keep up with anything except the Kardashians, apparently. I don't even like them. I don't hate them. I'm just indifferent. Like they're there.
Yeah.
But I keep up with them. That is the only celebrity gossip I keep up with.
I don't know. It's just
the Kardashians.
I don't know. I don't really keep up with any like celebrities things. I keep up with more of my gaming stuff than I do celebrity drama.
I just know who's pregnant and who's having kids, who does makeup. Apparently that's what I'm into and I don't know how.
I don't know. Part of it I think is like human nature. We love to see a car wreck for some reason.
I like the gossip. I like the tea. Don't get me involved in the tea. I just like watching it from the distance with popcorn.
Oh, that's right. Well. Is your game jumpy or is it?
I'm fine at the moment. I'm being chased, so I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, I literally teleported from one space to another.
I did that last game. By the hook. When I was trying to unhook you. I was not unhooking you, but you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Hooked on a few. I didn't put him on the list. How terrible am I? I know. I really should be watching what I'm doing and not this. But I'm not gonna stop doing this.
Alright, get down off the thing, you silly Billy.
I don't want to. Oh.
Well, tough.
That's rude.
And?
Terrible.
And?
No, I can't do this undone. I just walked myself into a corner and then into a tree, but I was watching that time. I'm gonna find a Whatever. Generator, that's the one. Oh, we're talking about celebrity gossip. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah. I don't keep up with it.
I The people on Instagram is how I keep up with everything. It's Instagram.
A lot of my things I mostly keep up with are mostly on Twitter.
I don't have Twitter. That's. I have Instagram and TikTok, and I don't even use TikTok. I'm just there to watch stuff and like things and follow people.
I have TikTok. I just don't use it because I don't really care for it too much.
I don't want to show my face because I'm not that pretty. But are you gonna argue that?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I will argue it to the day I die. So you better kill me quick.
Yeah. I surprisingly have a lot of followers for somebody on TikTok that doesn't do anything.
I have it, but I just don't use it because there's just nothing on there that I'm interested in, and most of the stuff that ends up on TikTok I normally find in a compilation on YouTube at some point.
Yeah. I follow like tattoo people, people like that.
I follow like some animation stuff and people who sometimes do a bit of comics here and there. Again, I'm more into my cartoons.
Oh, and I follow a lot of fantasy, like cosplaying stuff. And bands. I follow a guy in a band just because he's funny. I escaped one way.
I don't know, because then again, I'm not really a music person, so I don't really follow a lot of music stuff.
I do.
I think because I chat to my mate about it because he follows a lot of
You have
bands.
friends?
I have some. Or more acquaintances.
That's.
Yeah, I don't. It's just like I probably said 1,000 times. It's like you give me a CD, I'll probably like 1 or 2 songs in it, and not the entire thing for the band.
This is why I only give you songs to listen to. I don't give you albums to listen to.
Though, one soundtrack I do want to get is the soundtrack track for Nier, but I think I like that because of it kind of adds to the world instead of
taken away.
Yeah, because you think most generic music you probably find on TV shows or movies is they're normally done by a band who uses it for like their CDs or whatever, but they just sell out the rights to be able to be used for TV and stuff.
Depends, actually. I'm gonna argue that depends.
Well, in most of the stuff I've seen, anyway.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with Nier, it's like it's something you can enjoy on its own, but it also adds to the world because if you listen to the lyrics of some of the songs in Nier, it's not done in a actual language. It's done in like a weird made up language or a mixture of languages. It's basically to convey what would the world be like in 1,000, tens of thousands of years. How would the language changed?
Oh no. Sort of like The Sims with the made up language.
Sort of, yeah.
Yep. I should say on the music topic, Silent Hill has some good soundtracks.
Oh yeah, there again a lot of that music is actually just made for the game.
Yeah.
What would you say we probably had the better soundtrack in the Silent Hill series? I think everyone would say 2.
I was gonna say that's all of them. Because I like all of them. But definitely 2.
Yeah, you got the theme
and Scattered Memories had some good songs too.
I was gonna say probably everyone knows the theme of Laura or the
promise.
yeah. Because I think if all you have to do is just play that ukulele
Yeah, and you'd like
tune.
Silent Hill.
Yeah. Well, if you listened to the ending of Silent Hill F, you can clearly hear that sound in it, even though it's played on a thingy.
It's definitely the Silent Hill theme soon.
Yeah.
That house has a nice soundtrack. Zelda has a nice soundtrack.
Oh yeah, but Zelda's timeless. I mean, was it Ocarina of Time is still like, was it the probably like 10 out of 10 games.
I can remember that Zelda theme tune from the top of my head.
Yeah. Well, if you think,
like the main theme.
Well, if you also think about it, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time basically set the standard for, what was it,
any game.
Yeah, most
3D games.
Yeah, because I think it was the first game to have a lock-on system.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just amazing.
Mm.
It was so amazing that you had it for the DS. I still have it for the N64.
I
still have the original game.
I have the what was it? The
GameCube.
Yeah, the collection on the GameCube.
So did I.
It came with my copy of Mario Kart Double Dash.
Wind Waker. Also, I love Wind Waker. I like the whole like ocean theme and the boat. Loved it.
Definitely the HD remake probably made it a lot better, especially because with the sailing. And
oh yeah, you can get. I think it's in the auction. You can get the better sail, and you don't even need to taste the wind.
And what was it? I think with when it comes to collecting like the Triforce pieces, you don't have to keep getting the map read by Tingle on some of them.
Yeah. It was. I just love Wind Waker. I like the concept of that's the open sea.
Okay. What would be your favourite one then?
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
Because it's such a big on-pin map and you can do it any way you want.
I would go Twilight Princess.
That was my second favourite one.
I'm just more of a dark fantasy guy.
Then Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I do love Majora's Mask, but I will admit, like, having to reset the 3-day thing is a bit of a pain in the arse.
Majora's Mask is technically the darker game out of the two.
True.
That's because of the concept in it. We can talk about Zelda for hours.
Yeah. Considering was it Tears of the Kingdom, and we're both May babies.
Yes, we are. Ma'am.
Yeah, you were saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I like Twilight Princess. Midna had to be my favourite character. I also like Link to the Past and like. I just like all Zelda games.
Yeah, I think I've played them all, probably barring a few.
You can get them on the Switch now, the older ones too.
I haven't played, was it the Oracle of Ages and Seasons one?
I have them.
I haven't played those two.
I have played those ones.
I've seen, but I haven't played, what was it? They remade it for the Switch.
Skyward Sword.
No, I've got that one. I played that one. The other one, the like top-down-ish one.
That's not actually Zelda.
Not Zelda?
No, it's like Home Warriors. If that makes sense.
It has a big egg on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. That is a Zelda game. I have that game.
I haven't played that one.
I'm trying to remember what it was called.
Link's Awakening.
That's the one. I have that game.
I haven't played that one.
I have that one.
I've seen gameplay of it, but I haven't played it myself.
I have it. I might have it as a physical copy, so you might be able to borrow it.
Oh, maybe something I can stream then.
Yeah. I don't have a case for it. It's in a jar with the rest of the games I have.
One I probably also haven't played is one of us should really get that guy up to look.
Oh, I did not realise it was hooked. Sorry.
I'm trying to think. Is there another one I have? I think there. I haven't played Four Swords because I just couldn't get enough people around to play it.
Yeah, that one I haven't played. But yeah, if I can find the game, you can borrow it. It doesn't have a case. Just a heads up. None of my games have cases.
Alright.
I am terrible at not keeping cases. I just put them in the one case, so I just you know what, I put them in a jar. I travel a lot with my games.
I keep mine in like a like a Switch travel case.
Yeah, that's what I needed to buy. I do have one. I just don't know where it is. Because I travel with my games. I travel a lot with my Switch. So it's easier just to have them in one item instead of like 5 cases. If that makes sense.
It's bad because of years ago I used to travel. You do a lot of traveling. That's why I used to keep them in the case. But I don't really do anything now. The Switch hasn't really left the dock since I've been here.
Yeah, I travel a lot. I also went to uni down the coast, so I had to go up and down. It was just easier to have them in a travel case. Yeah,
it was where I also used to get the bus to my one as well.
Yeah, it was just easier. That's why I probably download my games now, because it's easier for me.
I like to have my games physically because I like to actually own them, if that makes sense.
I do own them!
Yeah, but the problem with digitally, say when the store or whatever closes down, all those games go with it.
No?
Yeah, some of them, especially if you don't have them downloaded.
My games are downloaded.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if you need to delete one to make space for whatever reason.
Oh, I did the games I don't care about.
So I like.
I just did kind of put away Fall Guys. I don't care if that goes away. I'm never gonna play it again, probably.
Yeah, that's the problem I have with a digitally only thing. It's just say you need to, just for whatever reason, just delete a game just to make space for a time being.
You'd be quite fair if you get enough memory cards. You can just change them over.
I need to actually get a thing for my Switch memory SD card.
I have one in my memory. I have one. I need a drink. I have one.
Yeah.
Also, the travel case I have, you can put your games in it, but then underneath it, you can put the memory card.
Ooh.
So you can do both with the one I have.
Yeah, and also the thing is I have with say with a physical thing. Say I like I'm done with a game or something I'm probably not going to play again. I can just take it to CEX or something and get some money for it.
Yeah, fun enough. I like playing with the games I have physically are the games I'm not gonna sell.
Yeah, I mean all I have to do is just look over to my left. I've pretty much got them on my like weird little shelf thing. I've got here pretty much all the games I've got displayed. You can tell probably more of the ones I like more because I try to get collector's editions for them.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I'm never gonna sell. I did have
that makes sense.
I did have to sell probably one collector's edition because I just needed the money at the time. Was the Assassin's Creed 2. I had the Black Ezio edition.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I had to because it was the only one I needed the money at the time.
Apparently, I just have a lot of Pokemon games as physical copies. Got Doom. That's Zelda. You are Zelda, not the Zelda game I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Do Banana Doom? No. Own Voice. Did I not buy it as a physical copy then?
Depends which one, 1 or 2. There was another. There's two different Hyrule Warriors, isn't there?
This is Hyrule Warriors.
So is
The
it?
first one.
Yeah, the first one. But I think the second one is connected to the
I know.
Breath of the Wild, isn't it?
That's because it's the Age of Calamity. I did say that earlier.
Yeah.
I know what to get you for a present. That Zelda game you don't have. Yeah, I'll buy it for you. That's fine. I can just buy it for you.
Not getting a say in this.
Nope.
I know. What do you want for Christmas?
Fuck no. Yeah, I can buy it for you. At some point. Zelda, you need to be at the top because I love you too much.
Yeah, because what was it?
I have seen Blown too.
Yeah. Just having a look at my things of collector's editions I've got. I've got the Persona 5 collector's edition, not the royal one, the base one.
Yeah.
I have Breath of the Wild, Fable 3.
You have Fable 3. Love that game.
I love the Fable games.
I love Fable.
It was a shit game, but it did have quite a decent collector's edition. Fallout 76.
I have, you know, that Komodo Marine game, that the alien one that we said that was not a very good one. I got the collector's edition and it had an alien. I'm like, I'm never getting what is this. And an alien.
My mate, he hates me. I think I've told you this before, because when Final Fantasy VII Remake came out, you could get the deluxe edition, and you can also get the one with Cloud riding the motorcycle.
Yeah.
I got the last one when they were out on pre-order.
Perfect.
I also have Yakuza 6 collector's edition. It came with like whiskey glasses.
Ooh. I have Hyrule Warriors collector's edition. I bought that. I have Hyrule Warriors, that the first one, 3 times because I liked it that much.
Yeah, because then the DS version came with like a clock compass or something.
Yeah, it was a compass. I have the compass. I have the compass. But yeah, no, I am. I bought that game 3 times because I liked it that much. I had to have it on everything. I liked the game.
It's becoming the new Skyrim.
Yeah, but every time it came out with more stuff.
Yeah, it came out with all the. I think if you get the Switch one, it has all the DLCs.
DLCs. Yeah. That's like the Alien Isolation and No Man's Sky comes with all the DLCs and stuff.
Well, No Man's Sky never had any DLCs.
But the actual things that came out.
Yeah.
Also, No Man's Sky downloaded like every day since it came out for like a week, and I'm like, can you stop, please? It goes updating.
Why?
So it can't stop. It can't stop. To the thingy, so it's now the updated version properly.
Yeah.
Damn, it updated so much.
One thing I'd say with No Man's Sky, it had a very shit launch, but it did make a good comeback.
It's a great game.
Yeah, it didn't have a really good launch Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
It basically had a lot of stuff missing that were promises, but they managed to put a lot of stuff in. A lot of stuff that they could have made a lot of money if they made DLC, but they just made it
a free DLC.
Yeah, basically just free and update patches and all that sort of stuff. Glancing at my collector's stuff.
Yeah, but I like No Man's Sky because I like to explore a lot. Hence why I like Breath of the Wild, because I can just get lost.
I like No Man's Sky as in, you know, like something I can play for 5 minutes while having something in the background, you know.
Yeah, you don't have to pay attention to it.
Yeah.
I have a Leon next to me.
I have no one beside me. I'm all alone.
Leon. In his police uniform.
Ooh.
Hey, no.
Hmm.
Oh, fuck's sake. I'm also the famous. I didn't put Plague on the list.
Ah.
I need to hide in a locker for like 2 seconds. Am I being chased? I have no idea. I'm just gonna Plague 1.
What would be? Let's say you
Trapper,
could.
I think.
Hmm?
It's Trapper, I think. But what's the question?
I was gonna say if you could, if I could say you could only play 9 games for the rest of the time or whatever. What would be your 9 games, and you can't have like duplicates. So you say if you picked Ocarina of Time, you couldn't play Majora's Mask or.
It's not a duplicate.
No, but say 1 game per franchise.
That's not what duplicate means, but yes, I'm gonna have to say Breath of the Wild Zelda. Because it's an open map. No Man's Sky. Dead by Daylight. You have to have Dead by Daylight because we play it on your stream, and Thursdays will not be the same, of course.
I've done a 9x9 of what games I'd say were my favourite. I am also including, like old games from my like PS1 or something.
Silent Hill, the first one. Because I have the first one on the PlayStation 1. I still have it.
I had it downloaded on my PS3.
I had the original Silent Hill for the PlayStation 1 still. So Silent Hill 1, that's because I still have 1 and 2 and 3, but it was Silent Hill 1. So Silent Hill. That's 4. I done 4.
4. So you've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You've got another 5 to go.
The new Pokemon game, because it's an open world. I like open worlds that I can just get lost in. That's 5, and I got 4 more to find. Mario Kart. Just because Mario Kart. Yeah, I don't have any more games. I was gonna say how you know is, but technically that's a Zelda game. But technically it's not. It's not canon to the Zelda games.
Alright. If you say you're done, I'll do mine then.
I've got like 5 games that I would play.
I'd say Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. Kingdom Hearts 2. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Hogs of War. Medieval 2. Silent Hill 2. And I know this one's probably a bit weird, but have you ever played Star Fox Adventure for the GameCube?
Yes.
I loved that game.
I'm trying to remember what the game's called. Carry on, I'll tell you after.
And Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, good game. The one with the bear with the backpack on, with the board inside.
Banjo-Kazooie.
That game! That would be on my list.
I love Banjo-Kazooie.
That would be on my fucking list. I love that game. Love that game. That would definitely be.
I loved that game so much as a kid that I even got it for when they re-released it on the Xbox.
Yeah. There was another game, but I don't remember what it is.
Do you know what it was about?
A crocodile? You have to catch gems.
Does he have a backpack?
Possibly.
Croc?
Yes! That one. Love that game.
Yeah, and he lives with like these weird like fuzzy ball things.
Yes!
Yeah, that's definitely Croc.
Love that game. Tomb Raider.
Ooh, which one?
Annie.
Any.
I just like the Tomb Raider games. I haven't played one in a while, but I love the Tomb Raider games.
Yeah.
The one, for the PlayStation 2?
Eternal Darkness?
I don't remember. But it was the mansion, and you can look the butler somewhere. He followed you like a lost puppy.
I think that was Tomb Raider 2 for PS1.
Was it a PlayStation 1 game? That one.
If she has triangle boobs, then yeah.
That one.
Yeah, it was PlayStation 1 if she has triangle boobs.
No, I don't remember. The Simpsons game, Hit and One, whatever it's called.
Yeah. Trying to think. What would I love?
Good Dad.
Yeah.
This remembering old games.
Yeah.
Do you want...
Me and my friends used to play a lot of Tekken.
What's the dinosaur one?
Dino Crisis? Kind of plays like Resident Evil?
No, you play as a human and it's a dinosaur.
Does it play like Resident Evil? Is it kind of like a survival horror?
I don't remember. It's just anything with dinosaurs in. Yes.
Because I know there was one on the PlayStation 1 and it came out on the Dreamcast. Dino Crisis.
Is that the scary one?
It's it has a lady with red hair in it.
Oh, I don't remember. Also, there is a game I want to play for the Switch. I think you could get it. Anyway, but it's on the Switch. It's Jurassic Park something, and you're literally in the park and you have to like hide. I look up later.
I know
it's a new game.
I know there's. What?
I got your kill.
You got his kill.
Yeah, I'm excited. I never saw that before. Ooh. I like kills because I haven't seen them.
I know.
But I'm dead. I didn't get sacrificed. I died.
I know there's a Jurassic Park game that Commander Wolfman keeps going about because it's he likes those management sim like ones.
It's not that one. Mum take me into the trailer. It's like the Dino, whatever it's called. Dino Crisis game. Like you have to hide. I'm looking up the game, don't I? Mum takes me into it. So it should be on my Facebook. Aftermath collection. Jurassic World Aftermath collection.
Hang on. Jurassic.
I'm gonna send it over to you by Facebook.
Right.
Because it was on Facebook, it's easier than doing it via Discord.
No,
but yeah, no. It's literally like it's 2 years after the fall, and you literally have to explore by solving puzzles and like evading the dinosaurs. Like, can you survive? Like you have to hide from like like the T-Rexes and the raptors.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen it. Isn't it like this? Also, isn't this like a game that's also coming to VR?
I'm not quite sure, but it was my mum sent me the link for the Nintendo Switch one. So it's like yes, because it's Jurassic World.
Trying to think. I know there's another like dinosaur game that's coming out, but I don't know if that's coming out for PlayStation and Xbox, or is it just coming out for the Xbox? So it was on the Xbox showcase where it's kind of like a shooter, and you have to fight waves and waves and waves of dinosaurs.
What's that game? Is it not Tekken?
What are you looking for?
The dinosaur game I was thinking about.
Dino Crisis?
No. You play as a guy. You gotta fight dinosaurs. Starts with T.
Oh, Talk? I think it was called. Talk?
That's the game.
I'm trying
to. Both games are correct when I said dinosaurs. Though both games.
Yeah.
I'm trying to spell it.
Turek?
Yes, possibly.
Hang on.
I'm just gonna plug dinosaur games and hope for the best. I like the art game. Jurassic World of I can't say it. It's lots of E is the one Wolfman's talking about.
Evolution.
Yeah, that's the word. TUROK
Turret.
is the game. Yes, that one.
Yeah.
I like that game. I also like the other game you said. Dino Crisis. That came in 1999. 1999. Yeah, no. I apparently like old games because that was also 1997. The other game I was talking about.
What was it? We both grew up in. Was it the early 90s? Was it late 90s, early 2000s?
Yeah, my dad played video games.
Yeah.
So he probably got me into the games and my brother.
Yeah, was it? Every time I used to go visit my dad on the weekends, we'd always boot up a game of Hogs of War.
Yeah. He played Resident Evil and Doom.
Yeah. My uncle, he got me into like the horror games, Silent Hill, Resident Evil. Jill, don't open that door. How bad was the original Resident Evil's voice acting?
Oh my god. That's the acting in old games is great. Like in Silent Hill 1, have you seen my daughter?
Yeah. Have you seen a little girl anywhere?
No. But this time, like...
My daughter.
The acting.
Yeah. Well, you gotta think.
Acting in old games are great, what are you telling me?
Well, you gotta think, it's not until probably like the 2000s video games were like treated very seriously. I mean, think back in like the early 90s and basically the early 80s when video games were quite very popular and just starting out, they were more seen as like a toy for children.
Yeah.
I mean, probably a few...
voice acting was great.
Yeah, I mean, was it? You probably think a few people probably still think that now, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Certainly games on the Xbox and the things I would not like me play. But I still play them. I wouldn't let anyone, like, young play them. They're terrified.
Then again, you can't speak about old video games when it comes to voice acting. Probably like the best voice acting I've seen in an old video game was probably like Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. Yeah. That Metal Gear Solid is a good game.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about video games all day.
Again, what is it? I know how was it the original Final Fantasy VII. That was a very thing for the time. I've seen a lot of people talk about it. Just that style.
It's either Nemesis or Mr. Whiskers.
It's just that style of games didn't really appeal to me as a kid.
Is it the turn-based bit that you didn't like?
Yeah, it was the turn-based bit with it. It's just probably just one of those things I just had to grow into. Because I think when you're like a kid, you don't really give a thing about the story. You just want to just play. Whereas Final Fantasy is more story-based.
Yeah. I like story-based games.
I'd say I got into story-based games when I was around a teenager.
Yeah, I'm fan of the Killers nearby. And I'm also the favourite again.
It's Mr. Whiskers.
No.
Yeah.
I've got hiccups.
Yeah. I think Red Dead Redemption, probably like the first video game that made me cry.
You disappoint me. Is that the best?
Yeah, I can see why.
But then the one thing I found interesting about it, you'd probably be upset with it depending on how you played it. Because I played it alongside my mate. He played he went down the outlaw path, while I played the good path.
Yeah.
So I think
The second one or the first one?
first one.
Okay.
I have played the second one. That made me cry too.
I'm about to say both of them are very good games and would make any fully good man cry.
Yeah. He was just a man who trying to make good by his family.
Literally.
Yeah.
Have you played the zombie DLC?
Oh yeah, I played the zombie DLC. To tell you the truth, Mr. Marston, I ain't got a fucking clue.
Do you know what game I want to play?
Hmm.
The State of Decay. It's a zombie survivor game.
State of Decay. I think I've heard of it, and I say.
It's a lot better than the game you have been playing with Hoffman. No offense.
What, the 7 Days to Die?
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't really done anything else apart from that one stream for Halloween.
It wasn't very scary.
It's not really a scary game. It's a it's more of a, you know, like just a survival
It's
thing.
Halloween. You play a scary Halloween game.
I was originally, because for my PlayStation I got it for free, was going to play the original PS1 Resident Evil.
Yeah, that game would make more sense.
But
We're all hooked in the basement, by the way.
yeah, I was originally going to do that for Halloween, but he bought the game for me, so
You could have said no still. That's not his problem. That's not your problem, technically.
yeah. But hey, what's done is done. I'll probably save it for like a birthday or something, you know, like a look back or sort of thing on some like games I've loved. As if I can get that far.
I can't see. I'm leaving you. No, I'm not.
7 minutes is all I can spare.
Shut it, DC Douglas.
I have a spoon, not a fork. I'm not quite sure how to handle that information.
Stab it.
I can't! A spoon!
I don't know, cut in like little slits. And
It's literally mac and cheese. I need a fork.
I know that. Right there. Well, we're all dead.
Yeah.
Games. Now you have a. As a kid, I had a load of demo discs as a kid.
Oh. I tried this milkshake. I can't open it. I'm a weak little wristy person. I need to take the milkshake.
Okay.
Shakey, shake, shake.
Shake it, shake and make. I'm looking at actually some of my old collection. Trying to think if any of them probably ring a bell.
Okay, this is some nice milkshake.
Okay.
It's like a ginger biscuit. A gingerbread biscuit kind of thing. It's really nice. I got some of this mac and cheese. I can't stem it. I have to scoop it up. Like I'm fine dining. I'm not fine dining. I'm not actually hungry yet. This milkshake is way too good though.
Here's an old game I loved when I was a kid. Just because I'm a big guy for point and click adventure games. Have you ever played a game called Broken Sword?
No. Tell me about it.
About a guy who travels to France. He ends up in like a weird explosion at a cafe, and he's basically trying to help figure out what's happened, and there's like a weird secret underground society.
Oh.
I loved point and click adventure games when I was a kid. Sam and Max, the Indiana Jones ones, Monkey Island.
There was a game I liked, but I don't remember what it was called again. But I'm trying to remember what it. Hold on.
I was gonna say, do you know what it's about? Character design.
Yeah, but I don't remember it. I just had it like 2 seconds ago.
Okay.
If I remember, I'll let you know.
Alright.
Also, the best parent, I can't say it. Crash Bandicoot games are great.
Yeah. Spyro as well.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the only game my mum liked to watch me play because she likes the colour purple.
Yeah.
Blood
Omen.
Oh, Legacy of Kain. Blood Omen. You play as the
For the
vampire.
GameCube.
For the GameCube. The second one. I played the Xbox version.
I played the GameCube one.
Yeah.
You could just stand there and you could just drink the blood like a mile away. It was great.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was just walking through like a giant straw. I wasn't allowed to play in front of my grandmother. So yeah, that game.
I remember Blood Omen 1 was good.
Yeah. I like the game where you play as a skeleton.
Medieval.
Yep.
Yeah. Second one was probably my favourite because I played that one to death because I liked the ghost because he talked like this.
Yeah, I just love that game. I'm trying to remember that game I was thinking about.
Do you
It was an old game. That's all I remember now.
do you remember what it was on?
PlayStation or not the GameCube or the N64.
Do you remember the character's design or what you did in the game?
No, my head doesn't blur. Yep, no clue.
Suddenly, I'm going to end the stream and then she's going to blow it out. It was this.
Yeah, remembered.
Yeah.
I want some of the old games to come back like that.
I mean, I'm happy that they're apparently going to be either continuing or remaking the Legacy of Kain franchise.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Definitely one of my favourites as a kid. Jack and Daxter was a good one as well.
What's that one?
Yeah, play as a guy and he has like this animal on his shoulder.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Ratchet and Clank was a good one. I like.
What's that one?
You play as this creature and he has a robot on his back.
It's Thingy-Majiggy.
Thingy-Majiggy. Raph.
Yeah.
Alright. Sly Cooper? Do you know Sly Cooper?
Tell me about it.
You're basically a raccoon and you're a thief and you're trying to sneak back pages of your family's thievery book.
No, but I wish I did.
and you're accompanied by your friends who's a turtle and a hippo.
Oh, I wish I did. Alright, remind me to eat the food later. I'm not that hungry right now.
Alright.
I'm hooked on the feeling.
High on Believing?
Yeah.
Trying to think some old games that I used to.
Not the. I'm trying to. Trying to sort my. There we go.
There you go.
My phone wasn't listening to me. And. Is that a list of old video games? Yes. Space Invaders.
I don't think you can get any older than Space Invaders and most things.
No.
Unless you want to go back and play Pong.
Pong is the fourth one on the list.
Centipede?
Yep. I'm hooked on the feeling again.
I'm being healed by a witch.
That can't. That's
that was
E4. That's a E4, yeah.
Yeah, that was bundled in with Super Mario Brothers at some point.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong.
SimCity. Doom. I love the Doom games.
I haven't played Eternal yet.
Neither have I. Donkey Kong. Super Metroid. That's a good game. Super Mario 64. I love that game.
GoldenEye 64?
No, it's Super Mario 64.
Okay.
I also do like GoldenEye.
I was gonna say, didn't you play GoldenEye 64?
I had GoldenEye.
Yeah, no one could play Odd Job.
That was 97. I also like the Diablo games. I'm trying to do two things at once here. Halo.
I'm not allowed on the tanks as far as I remember.
I'm not allowed to. I don't trust myself driving either, don't I?
No, you remember when we used to do game
Oh
nights?
yeah, you killed me. You threw on the tank when it killed me. I'm like, you're off the tanks.
Yeah, you and a mutual friend of ours were like, you're off the tanks.
Tank.
You're not allowed to play in the tanks.
I can't drive the Warhawks. But yeah, no, I love the Halo games. The Sims. I like the Sims. That's because you can do what you want with them. I'm a sucker for the Sims.
I find them fun for 5 minutes, then I get bored.
Yeah, I like simulation games though. But I also like the Sims because you can literally customize them. Half-Life.
Oh yeah, I know Half-Life, especially Half-Life 2.
Literally the one I'm looking at. God of War. Never played them.
Oh, they were fun. The original God of Wars.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4's on this list. But none of Resident Evil 4's. Shadow of the Colossus.
I've actually recently played the remake for that.
It's a good game. I like the game. There's another game that goes with that game.
Ico? I think I've played that one. Where you basically follow you around this chick.
I think so. I don't remember. I'm being chased, I think.
You're a kid with horns.
Yeah, that's what I remembered.
Yeah.
Can I have the best retro games? Let's look at this list.
Then again, how old does it be till it's classed as retro?
I don't know. Let's look at this list. Because it's trying to do two things at once with my hands, and that's the worst combination ever. Apparently, Super Mario Bros. 3. That's on this list. Have you played that one?
I think so. Then again, a lot of the Super Mario games, they're quite similar.
Yeah, I played one. You played pretty much all of them.
Yeah. They've just got different power-ups.
I like the Galaxy ones because you can walk around the planet. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
Yeah, I think I've played that one.
Yep, that's a great game. Street Fighter 2 Tumble.
Oh yeah, I'm into my fighters anyway, so.
So? An explanation where you just whooped me.
Shits and giggles.
So? So?
I'm dead.
I'm on the floor. I have no other reason.
Then again, if Street Fighter's on that list. I wouldn't be surprised if Mortal Kombat is.
That was number 3. I haven't finished this list. Tetris.
Yeah.
That's a good game.
Is he gonna go find the hatch for you?
I don't have a clue. Oh, just trying to do stuff while crawling onto the floor. Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yeah.
Super Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
Out one.
Outrun.
Yeah.
Don't think I've played Outrun.
It's a high-end car, a beautiful girl, blue skies, and a long strip of road to the horizon. Not as much as a race. It's not so much as racing as the high-speed cruise taken on the Ultimate USA road trip.
Is it a red car?
I can't tell with this pixel.
Oh.
I feel like the Donkey Kong.
Mm-hmm. Donkey Kong Country.
It's just a Donkey Kong. Street of Rage 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna die on the floor. Super Mario on Space Invaders, Paperboy, Duck Hunt, Miss Pac-Man, Gauntlet, Pong, Sensible Soccer, Day of Tentacles, Maniac Miner, Something Egg. That was literally it. I'm still trying. I have no clue so what's going on. I'm gonna die on the floor.
You know, what is it? What is it? What is it? Pac-Man can't be with Miss Pac-Man anymore because Miss Pac-Man's copyright hasn't expired or something.
Huh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
You gonna hook me now, so? That'd be bloody great if you did. Or take me to the house.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Oh, 50. Let's go 50. 50 water games that might do the Super Mario Bros. Tetris. Legend of Zelda. Pac-Man. Sonic the Hedgehog. Super Mario Kart. Donkey Kong. Duck Hunt. Street Fighter. Space Invaders. Out One. Yes, it was a red car. Paperboy. Pong. Raids of Street. Nope. Streets of Rage 2. Super Matratron. Gauntlet. Day of the Tentacles. That sounds like a weird game. That soccer one. Doom. The Sims. Damn, The Sims looked weird back in the day. Sim City. Prince of Persia.
Oh, I loved the Prince of Persia games. Basically, the
Did
ones that. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are the games that inspired the Assassin's Creed series.
Yeah, The Secret of Monkey Island.
Yep.
Super Mario. Crash Bandicoot. Oh, stop giving me pajamas. I kinda want them, but I also got paid. Not Donkey Kong. Crash Bandicoot. Contour? I don't know what that one says.
Contra?
Yeah.
Nah, not one for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip the ones I can't read.
Right.
2 conversations here. Pac-Man. Roller Coaster. Whatever.
Roller Coaster Tycoon?
That's the one.
I used to love that game. It's basically the developers, they made Themes Hospital.
Ah, yeah.
I used to, was it when the patients were about to die, I go, send them home!
Wolfenstein 3D.
Yeah.
Never played any of these games. Monkey Island 2.
Mm-hmm.
GoldenEye.
Mm-hmm.
Two Minor. Bio. Duke Newton.
Ah, yeah, Duke Nukem 3D.
Yeah. It wasn't a 3D one. This is like
Yeah.
the original Duke Newton. Warcraft. Oddworld.
Oddworld.
Yeah.
That one sounds familiar.
It's in the series and you play. There's I send it off in a minute.
Oddworld. Is that
I sent
Abe's?
Ape subs. Yeah, it's Oddworld. I'll send you the
Yeah.
screenshot anyway. Can I finish reading this list? That'd be great. No, I have too much things I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm having like 3 conversations now. Torn. Give me more lists. Oh, 100 greatest video games.
Ah, yeah, Abe's Odyssey.
Yep, that one.
Yeah.
I like to just go with number 1, please. Oh, Gone Home. This was 2013.
Nope, not one I know of.
I can't read that one. Fire Emblem Awakening. 2012 for Nintendo 3DS.
The only Fire Emblem game I've played was Three Houses for the Switch.
Silent Hill 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to tell you about that one.
Mm-hmm.
There, the Tentacles. That was 1993. Yeah, I'm skipping some of these because I can't read them. Star Fox 64.
Yep.
Yeah. Mega Man. Dungeon Master. Soul Calibur 2.
Is that the one with Link in the GameCube?
Yeah, literally stay on that link.
Yeah.
Which is weird because apparently it's for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, and I'm like, no.
Was it with the Soul Calibur games? A lot of different consoles had the exclusives guests,
yeah, and I'm like,
I think was it if you look at some of the I think Soul Calibur 1 was for the Xbox.
Yeah, but it's not telling me what is originally on in the listing at the top.
Soul Calibur was on different consoles over the years.
Yeah, it's not telling me what this one was on until you get into the bottom of the list. Like, that makes no sense. I like to know what it was at the top. Dead Space. Fucking terrifying. In the good way. It's terrifying.
Never finished it.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Not that I didn't want to, I just had to give it back at the time.
No, I got too scared. I need to do my list, please.
Ghostface.
I think I did the list. How many thingy-majiggies have we had so far? Is that the second one?
Wrath, I think we've had about 2 or 3.
Okay, I put it's 2, so I'm just going to leave it as 2.
Alright.
Twisted Metal.
Oh, I know that one. I didn't really like it that much.
See? PlayStation. Thank you, and PlayStation 3. I should not be doing this when I'm playing Dead by Daylight.
Well, we could go back
Cuphead.
to... I actually want to play Cuphead.
This is the 2017 one.
Yeah, because they brought it out for the Switch, ain't it, Cuphead?
Yeah, it was Microsoft Windows, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I want to get Cuphead because I'm a sucker for that type of art style.
I love the art style. To be fair, it's a great art style. I just walked around in a giant circle.
Yeah, I love the animation style of the early 1930s.
That's as bad as me, so.
I think that was my final project on some of my art course, on one of my H&D courses. I did it in a style of a rubber hose animation.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts, PlayStation 4. Not the PlayStation 2 though.
Depends which one. If it's 3, then it's 4.
It's Kingdom Hearts. 2002. 2002. I get that one.
2002 would be on the PlayStation.
Yeah, no, it's giving me like what it's on, but it's also not giving me what it has been originally. But sometimes it does. So the listing is weird. If that makes sense. And if I really play sports games.
No. I think the only like sports game I ever played was probably like what's the
Mario Kart.
No, the
That's
the Mario football game.
Yeah. Diablo 2. Super Mario Bros. Smash Brothers. I can. That was a good game. Undertale? We played Undertale.
Nah, I haven't played Undertale.
I kinda did, but I kinda just stopped. What's an OS X?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Minecraft. Oddborn. Whatever that says. Ost 2009 leader apparently. Why would you put the numbers in the middle?
I don't know. When I was
Tomb Raider.
I don't think, what was it, most of the top games when I was a kid was either like Call of Duty or some of the FIFA games.
Don't like any of those games.
No.
Zelda. That's a very old. Breath of the Wild is surprisingly a very old game. 2017. Came out for the Wii U.
Well, technically it came out as also a launch title for the Switch.
Yeah, I haven't finished. I was going to say Nintendo Switch as well. So I'm trying to do 3 things at once.
Because I think, wasn't it originally meant to be for the Wii U, but then they also made it a launch title for the Switch.
Yeah, I'm going to do this download and then do the list. I can't do 3 things at once. Oh.
You good?
Found the thingy majiggy.
Oh, cool.
Think it's my last one, 2.
Sweet.
Walkbound 3.
I have Guitar Hero 3.
I have an Axel guitar.
You have my guitar.
I do. Actually, I don't have any of the guitars to put at this moment in time. They were at a friend's house because I didn't want them in the garage.
Okay.
So the some was safer than the garage. With my computer parts. Because it was safer there.
Okay.
Because I didn't test the garage at the time. So they're in that friend's house.
Alright.
Wolfman wanted to pick up at like 10 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know. I was basically waiting on you to tell me when you wanted them pick up, and you didn't really give me a time, so we kind of.
He's like 10 o'clock, and I'm like, no.
I think it was also around the time when he was working, so whatever, I had to go by whatever he wanted, and I didn't have I don't have the, you know, like money to thing. So
Yeah.
you didn't really give us any what time or what day you wanted them to pick up.
I'm kind of assuming if you guys knew me well enough, then 10 o'clock in the morning was not the ideal time.
That's what he said. I just passed on the message
He never did pick it up.
because you didn't really give us a day when to come and get it.
Any day, just not at 10 o'clock in the morning. He wasn't going to be awake. I'm not quite sure what this ghost face is doing. But yeah, if you know me well enough, 10 o'clock in the morning is not the ideal time. Any day is fine.
I did
But
say.
10 o'clock in the morning.
I did say, but I was just told just to pass it on to ask, and
10 o'clock in the morning was not the ideal time. There's no one. I don't know what Ghostface is doing with me. Resident Evil 2 is on this list too.
remake or original.
The original one,
Cool.
I think. Yeah, the date says the old one. Dark Souls, never played it. Skyrim. Tekken. Number 3. Shadows of the Colossus. What door got opened? The other door, that's great. I'm just gonna open this one. I get taken, I don't care. Considering I am way too far,
I leave.
I'm going to die. Metal Gear Solid. Mario. Grand Theft Auto. Tetris. Just sorry calling my way out. Fortnite. No played Fortnite. Final Fantasy. I don't know what that number is. Call of Duty. World of Warcraft. Star Wars. Knight of the Republican.
Never played World of Warcraft.
Fair enough. I did my challenge. I'm 67 now.
I have to get open to get 8 chests.
Yeah. Batman.
The Arkham Batmans were great.
Yeah, that's literally that one. It was Icon City. Resident Evil 4, Portal 2, Cake is a Lie, Starcraft.
Not that one.
Mother 3, Metal Gear. I didn't put Italians on. Doom. Zelda. Ocarina of Time, if you ask what one. Let's go and collect some, whatever they are.
Alright.
Mass Effect 2. I like Mass Effect 2, I just didn't like the map.
Well, was it my feelings on Mass Effect? I just couldn't get into it. You mean you saw the streams I tried to do with it at the time, and it's just that you can slowly tell I'm just getting bored and bored and bored.
You can easily just got lost, and not in the fun way.
Yeah. and I found with Mass Effect, I just didn't. I'm not. I'm just not a big sci-fi guy either.
Yeah, I like the Dragon Age game. Though he did it's by the same company.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked that one. That's maybe because it was more fantasy and it's not that hard to get lost in.
I think though, the problem I have with like games like Mass Effect is that they're kind of, you have to get into like the politics of the world. You gotta understand why this race of aliens don't like this race of aliens, or this race of aliens don't like this race of aliens for some reason.
It's easier when you know somebody who plays the game, so I can just ask questions about stuff like that.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm just getting lost and confused, and I need help.
Yeah, Dragon Age is easy. Like the Templars don't like the mages, and the mages don't like the Templars, because the Templars are like police, and the mages don't know what like the overpowered of the magic kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's kind of easier to understand. Like you can cut is understandable, and then there's like different things in Dragon Age like this. But I also like the fantasy setting. That's because I'm a sucker for fantasy. I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings.
Mark it off your bingo cards. I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. Mark it off your bingo cards.
I haven't seen Godfather. You can get the book. I might buy the book. 4 books that make you ugly cry. I don't need help doing that, so... Do I even have these books, though? If I have them, then maybe.
But when it comes to Lord of the Rings, you still haven't answered my question. Which is better, 1, 2, or 3?
All of them, to be fair.
Yeah, but which one's the better one out of the 3?
To be quite fair, I watched them all in in one day, so it's like a giant movie if you have them all.
I don't know, but then again, you got the like theater edition, the extended edition, the.
I have the extended edition.
Yeah, and it's like.
There's only 2 editions. There's only 2 2 of them. There's the normal one or there's extended one.
And I don't think you're gonna appreciate the extended edition if you're not really a fan. So
I would definitely not make. I would not make you watch the extended edition. I would just make you watch the normal edition.
Maybe sometime down the line we'd watch the extended
edition, but I would not make you sit there and watch the extended edition for 3 hours.
Well, as a first timer.
Yeah. I'll make you watch the first one. If you like the first one, then maybe. I don't know if I want to make you watch The Hobbit or make you watch Lord of the Rings. Because The Hobbit comes first.
But do I need to know The Hobbit to understand Lord of the Rings? Then I don't think it really matters if I skip it.
Yeah. It's in the same place, and it's got some of the few same characters, but that's about it. And a few Easter eggs from the first one. The Hobbit, you meet the person with the ring, and then in the Lord of the Rings, you see them again and get destroyed.
All I know about Lord of the Rings that eventually Gandalf does his washing.
Yeah, he figured out how to bloody wash things.
Yeah.
After fighting a giant scary monster, I think it's Miss Piggy.
Yeah. That's all I know about Lord of the Rings is Gandalf finally done his washing.
Yeah. Also, the hobbits in the movie and the people are idiots, because there's a line in it that says, "Fly, you fools, yeah?" Get the giant fucking eagles! Just fly!
I mean, all my knowledge about Lord of the Rings comes from Moses through, like, memes and stuff.
Yeah. One does not simply walk into Mordor.
You can... and my axe!
You can have my axe too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd never think I'd stand in battle with an elf. How about stand in battle with a friend?
My favourite line is, "Do you want a box to stand on?" From the elf. "Do you want a box?"
And I
And
know.
don't tell the elf, trust me.
Yeah. And I know, didn't they make a song out of a line from Lord of the Rings about taking the hobbits to Isengard?
Yeah! That's the biggest one. They're taking the hobbits to early. It's like in Stranger Things with like Wake Up Chrissy. That became a song. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I think the reason I got into like The Godfather and things was when I was growing up, everyone was into like gangster films.
I don't know anyone that was into gangster films. I was mostly fantasy film or horror movies.
With my friend group, it was gangster films and horror films.
It's horror movies. Escalates horror movies, fantasy films, and musicals. Because I love musicals.
I had to take my sister to go see High School Musical. She was really big into that when that came out. And I wanted to shoot my brains out.
I seen it on ice. Tesco's the tickets were free. I didn't have to pay. So I was like, yeah, I do that. Never gonna do it otherwise.
That and also a girl I was trying to date at the time, she was really into the Twilights.
I like the Twilight movies. They're not good movies.
I think we've kind of grown out of the bashing the a story for horny teenagers is just we're kind of done with that now.
I like them. They're my guilty pleasure. Just because they're not the greatest movies, but they're good movies to watch.
Except vampires don't glisten. They become
That's a
weaker.
different type of. Technically, those are born in the sun, depending on what one you're reading. So technically, she just created her own species of vampires, which is completely fine.
And then you got 50 Shades of Grey, which is basically just a fan fiction.
Yeah. I still prefer to watch Twilight.
I don't know, I just think we've kind of grown over that period of bashing a book that was meant for horny teenagers.
Books are not what like that though, technically.
I don't know, I just...
That's why 50 Shades of Grey was made, because there was not enough of it, apparently.
I don't know, I think there's a line in the Twilight book that made me and a friend giggle, because we were looking at it and things like... Jacob was very thirsty for blood, because Bella was on her period.
He's a werewolf, though. He's not even a werewolf, he's a shapeshifter.
I don't know, what was it?
That was probably Edward, because he's a vampire.
It's one of those two. I don't exactly remember, but me and a mate, we did that in a bookstore, and you just see a bunch of girls just look at us, and we're like, they're going to kill us.
They're good books. They're better books than they are movies. That's because I'm a sucker for books.
I don't
But
know.
they were good in the One Little White.
I think they were more for the like teen girl audience than probably teen boys my age.
I was literally a teenage. I was at school, so yes.
So I guess it's a different. I have a different.
Yes, I like romantics. Yeah, I like romantics in stories too. But yeah, no, definitely not your cup of tea. Because you were a teenage boy at the time.
Yeah.
It'd be weird if you were reading it. I mean, if you were reading them generally.
I just don't read. I just get frustrated.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm like, why would you be reading?
I have Dracula. I read that.
I have Dracula. I need to buy you a book. I need to buy you a book. It's the female vampire
Camilla.
that inspired Dracula, and I'm like, I need to get you that book. You don't need to read it. You just need it in your Dracula collection.
Out of actually the books I've got, they're all mostly horrors. I've got Dracula, Frankenstein.
You don't have the scariest book, then.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
They're not scary. They're not horror books.
Well,
they're not horror books.
They're classic horror, though.
I literally have Hannibal as a book. I have the Hannibal book.
Well, you think about it, probably by the time the books were released, they were classed as horror books.
Yeah, but nowadays I wouldn't. They're not that scary. They're not.
Mm.
They're horror, but I wouldn't call them horror.
Mm.
Like Hannibal Lecter. I have that book, Hannibal,
Hannibal the
and it
cannibal.
scares my mum. So that tells you something. She couldn't finish the book, but I have it somewhere in this house, like a big hardback book of it.
I want a collection of fairy tales, original Brothers Grimm, not the watered down version.
They're not Brother Grimm books, by the way.
No.
No, Little Mermaid was not by Little Mermaid. Because I did Little Mermaid for an art project. The original Little Mermaid, not the new one. But I don't think it is Little
I don't know.
Mermaid.
No, I managed to get myself off.
Because that was a figurine. Not a figurine, it's a statue. Yeah, it's Hans Christopher Adelson. And it's not the Brother Grimm book.
I don't know, but I want a, you know, like, because you know the original fairy tales are darker than their Disney counterparts.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's literally not by them. I don't even know who Brother Grimm books are by.
I think they do you know, like Rapunzel.
I don't think that's... The Brother Grimm book is a book on itself. And that is by...
Brother Grimm.
I'm looking it up. The author was... Something and Jacob. They had Rapunzel, Cinderella, Little Red Hood. They did not have the Little Mermaid.
Isn't the the Grimm's like just a collection of fairy tales?
Yeah, they had Cinderella, they had Rapunzel, the Queen, Hansel and Gretel, they had Little Red Riding Hood and Rumpelstiltskin, but they did not have Little Mermaid because I knew that one. But I can buy you the books.
Yeah.
I will buy you new books because I am the book person.
She's the book lady.
I'm also gonna buy my copy of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Twisted Tales. I might get you that. It is Disney, but the Twisted Tales.
I remember, was it a cartoon I used to watch as a kid, but I couldn't watch because with my sister around because she'd get scared. Yeah, on CBBC, it's like Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids.
Yeah. The Complete Grimm Fairy Tale. Yeah, no, they didn't do Little Mermaid though. But to say that was somebody else.
All I know is from the Little Mermaid at the end she turns into sea foam.
Yeah, she did not live.
Yeah.
Didn't the prince in Rapunzel get blinded?
I think because he tried to use her hair to climb up, and I think like the wicked stepmother kicked him out or something, and he fell onto a
Pushed him out,
and he fell into like a thorn bush or something.
Yeah, so he got blinded.
But then again, if you think about some of these old fairy tales, we don't want to go down the route of Sleeping Beauty now, do we?
She's a steep side, that's not sensible.
Yeah.
Neither was Snow White.
Well, to be fair, then again, what was it? The only reason
Snow White was 16 or 13.
And the guy was what, in his 40s?
Yeah. How old was Snow White? Snow White. Age in the book. No, it's even worse than the original tale. She was 7. Snow White was like 14 in the movie. But yeah, she was definitely under the age. Sleeping Beauty. Age. She was 16 in the movie, but how old was he in the book?
You're gonna probably want to kill yourself after you find out.
That doesn't tell me. Oh, I think she's still 16.
Mm.
No, she it was 16 because it was her 16th birthday. But she got cost 16. Snow White was 7.
And the guy was like, what, in his 40s or something.
Or like 30.
Yeah.
He was. If he was 17, I still wouldn't be any good.
But
He was 7.
It wouldn't be better, but
Snow White Prince. I think he's Prince Charming.
I think they're all like called Prince Charming.
Nope. No, it's Prince Philip and Snow White. Not
What?
Snow White.
Cinderella?
Sleeping Beauty. Was it Sleeping? Cinderella was. I'll look up in a minute. 31. In the movies, it was 14. That's still kind of bad. Prince Philip was.
I'm just gonna title this section "Ruining Your Childhood."
Childhood. Prince Philip was. Ariel. Prince Kit Charming, apparently.
Mm.
What's the prince called? Oh, Prince Kit Charming. Good name. Prince Charming was.
Hmm.
The Beast was Adam. Aladdin, Prince Eric, Flynn Wider, Prince something, and Captain John Smith. Oh, Prince Charming was Cinderella. The prince name, it's Snow White, was just Prince. Didn't even have a last name.
Well, isn't there like
Just Prince.
Isn't there like a musical performer who just goes by Prince?
Yeah, he was literally called the Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Prince. He was tiny. Had to ruin somebody. Also, ruining childhood. Peter Pan kidnapped children. Captain Hook tried to get them away from him.
Again, if you want to ruin childhood, Cinderella's shoe size, everyone, was it the Wicked Stepsisters, basically cut off their feet just to try and fit into them.
Yeah, because he had apparently really fit shape. Feet size that no one else had.
Yeah. Out of everyone in the kingdom, no one had the same shoe size.
Maybe it wasn't the shoe size alone, it was the foot, like how narrow or big it was. Because it was like a last slipper tailored to her.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you'd still be someone would be able to slip in and out of them quite.
Not necessarily. Because everyone's feet are technically slightly different. If that makes sense. If they were like custom made to her feet, maybe they could just fit her. A&P in taste by Mr. Whiskas.
I'm going on that they were probably like a weird. It's a weird like Blue Fairy magic situation where they only fit her, but anyone else tries to wear them, that they would either be too big or too small.
Or they were just custom made for her feet. I'm being carried away. It could be magic because they're all made for her, technically. If that makes sense.
I don't know, I just feel bad for the mice. They get turned into horses and then...
Turn spot back.
Yeah.
Who was the last killer? Miss Piggy.
Yeah, Miss Piggy.
I did one on this.
And then if you read the, was it original Pinocchio, he gets hung.
Yeah. He never became a raw boy.
No, I think he still lived. It's because he was made out of wood.
Yeah, hanging a wooden toy would not do anything.
Yeah.
His wood. You hanging a toy. To be fair, you are hanging a toy.
I did.
Also, this line always gave me the creeps. You could be my raw boy, and I'm like, what?
I don't know. I think, wasn't it like the old tale that he lost his original kid or something, and like
Yeah.
he wanted.
Also, I think that also the children turned into donkeys.
Oh,
The whole movie's dark.
I saw the new one. They took
Did they take that scene out?
They didn't take it out. They changed it. If we're comparing it to the old original Disney version, they don't drink alcohol. They don't smoke. Or...
That whole movie was dark on its own.
True. It was my favourite Disney film. And what is it? The
Christmas before Nightmare Before Christmas was your favourite movie.
Well, it was my favourite Disney-ish movie before. What is it? Nightmare Before Christmas. Non-horror.
Still Disney.
But and also, what is it? Monstro in the new one. He's not a whale. He's like a weird alien tentacle thing.
What? No. Just no.
Yeah.
How to ruin your childhood.
Yeah. In the new movie, I am not sure about that. He's still a whale in the books, if I remember.
Fair enough. Yeah, I can get you the Bobby Green books because I need to buy a copy for me, so I can just buy two at the same time.
Fair enough.
I'll get you the Little Mermaid book as well, because that's not Green Brothers. I'm also gonna get you Alice in Wonderland. I like Alice in Wonderland.
What about Through the Looking Glass?
It's in the same book.
Okay.
It's Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass is in one book.
Alright. And do I have to write a report by next week?
Yeah, I need to buy the books first, but yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a book report. Okay. Charles Dickens was off his ass
Yeah.
when he wrote
Charles
this.
Dickens.
I don't know who's the first author that popped into my head.
It's not even, but it's Lewis something.
Lewis Carroll, I think.
Yeah. Do you know what's even creepier?
He wrote it about a child he was taking care
A little
of.
girl he liked. Why didn't he shoot?
Guess it depends if you're going by the sensibilities of the time. Not great. Still not good.
It wasn't great back then. It wasn't great back then.
No.
She was like 7.
Yeah.
Possibly 8.
Yeah.
Wasn't great back then. It was Black Friday's epic deals.
Ooh. I don't. Then again, is it right to hold today's standard to ideals and stuff of the past?
I'm gonna say that stuff, yes, because that's still not right today.
Fair enough. I mean, I wasn't trying to make any, like justifications. I'm just saying.
If it's still not right by today's standards, then it shouldn't be right back then. So, if that makes sense.
Fair enough.
I don't need to buy that book. I have that book. Oh, you're back in stock?
Ooh.
That's good to know. I have books in my wish list I need to buy.
Okay.
It's just at the the end of it says books I need to buy. Did I not?
What would you say was your favourite fairy tale?
Snow Queen.
Snow Queen.
Yeah, the original Snow Queen when she iced everyone with the mirror. That one.
Okay. Barring Pinocchio, I'd probably say the one I grew up a lot with was probably Snow White.
Yeah, no, it's Snow Queen. I watched it on. Oh, and Narnia. That's not. No, it's not fair talk, but it is a child's book.
Yeah, where isn't Aslan supposed to be like an allegory for Jesus Christ or something?
Yeah. What am I looking for? Green Brothers. That's what I'm looking for. If I can bloody fairy tale.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Audacity of this bitch.
Is this the one I liked? Oh, it is liked. Okay, it's fine. The one I'm gonna buy for myself is. Do you want it paperback or hardback?
I don't mind either way.
Oh, I get it in hardback because it's a nice copy of the book.
Mostly just gonna probably be stuck there just as decoration.
Oh, I don't know if I want the blue one.
Hmm.
But I don't know if it's the same box. The same. Because it says the deluxe hard disc and the complete Grimm's fairy tale. I like it anyway. What's the difference between the red hardback and the blue hardback?
I don't know, because are they actually original tales, or are they, like is it like the changed different version, more palatable for children sort of ones?
No, this is Grimm's complete fairy tale by Jacob Grimm.
Okay.
And the other one was Jacob Grimm.
Okay.
That's a different cover. It says the complete Grimm fairy tales. Deluxe hardbound edition. Because it has the author, then yeah. Because like the Green Fairy Tales Treasures is not by them, so I'm not gonna pick it up.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Because I know they some places still call like these books, like Grimm fairy tales, even though it's not the original Grimm fairy tale version.
Yeah, but it has the author's the brother's name.
Yeah.
It's not got like any other authors. It's a complete Grimm's fairy tale. Jacob Grimm and the other Grimms. I can't say that name.
Yeah. You'd be surprised if you read some of these fairy tales. There's a lot of Christian imagery in them.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me too. Before.
True.
Silent Hill technically has some Christian based, like the Holy Mother, the Holy Spirit, and the Holy
Child.
Body. Child, whatever it is.
I don't know.
Holy Spirit, the Holy thing. I don't know what the other one is. The Holy Trinity.
Yeah. Was it Sweeney Todd before it was a musical? Was in the Penny Dreadful.
Yeah.
God damn it, Mr. Whiskers!
The Holy Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got kicked out of Sunday school.
I did it in our way. As religious studies or religion education was what it's called.
Yeah.
I got a C in them.
I didn't take them after, last 2 years where you can pick your studies.
I did pick religious studies, or it was one of the ones you couldn't choose. But I would have chosen it anyway because I love learning about different religions.
I'm more of I like learning about tales from different eras, because I think that's where you get more of the culture. Is more from their stories. I chose.
And still, technically, religion can also be culturally as well. Technically.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna say that obviously. The religion didn't influence their stories, but I'm more.
No, I mean it reflects the culture goes on with the religion as well. Like.
I'm just more of a story person.
Yeah, I like cryptids as well. I find them ones are really obsessed with them, but cryptids and like urban legends. That's the one. Urban legends and stuff are great.
The one thing I find fascinating is sometimes if you look at some stories and tales and urban legends or whatever, you can find that are some similar to other stories. Because I think
you can. They're gonna say. No, carry on. I'm gonna set mine after because once you do remember.
I was gonna say, what is it? Because there's we know we have like stories about vampires and stuff, but was it in China, there's a similar sort of like creature that sucks out the chi of a person.
Yeah.
And because how separated we are from China, it's how funny how two different cultures are able to come up with almost a sort of story.
Yeah, it's like aliens. There's very similar stories around the world about aliens and shadow people. So there's like similar things, like there's some. I'm gonna say like old religion, like Aztecs and Egyptians had kinda that kind of aspect. I could go on ages about this.
I think.
Should not talk about aliens.
No, there's a. I'm trying to think. There's this. He's a really famous psychologist or something. He talked about there being like this thing, a meme inside of us, where even though we're separated by millions of years apart, or maybe like different continents away, we still have like a connection where it's like, you know, sometimes with some people, they go out into the field, they see a snake, everyone is scared of them because we have that common ancestor of being scared of snakes, even though we've never come across a snake in our lives.
I don't think I would be like, oh my god, one way it's a snake. I'd be like, ooh, snake.
Yeah, but
it's gonna kill me if it's venomous.
But just think about, how do you just know how to do simple things that you know how to do, even though you were never taught how to do them?
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Like generators in Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Common knowledge, apparently.
Yeah. But then again, if you think...
Like... What are you going to say?
I was going to say, it's cool. You could also argue it's the same with some sort of languages. I mean, to someone who doesn't understand English,
it's a very complicated language.
Yeah, but how could you explain the word "this" to someone? To me and you, we know how to use it because we grew up in the culture of English and thing. But how would you explain the word "this" to someone whose probably vocabulary in their language doesn't have that sort of connotation?
Oh god, that doesn't describe it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know. But no.
Yeah.
Also, our language is complicated because we have nicked other languages.
Well, was it? You think English is also, it's more in line, I think, with German?
You might need to press German, France,
and
like
Latin.
Like the Vikings. That like a lot of, because where we are kind of in the middle of like different continents and like places. Also, it's also horribly because we are in them like smack bang in like middle of like different places. Our weather is affected by other places. Because we are like different weather systems from different places come to us.
Yeah, and it's also we're where we live, where time basically began.
Yeah.
Well, the concept of time, as in like this is 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock sort of thing.
Yeah.
And
sundials.
Yeah, we're basically in the center of that, and then it's a +1 or -1 depending on how far you get away from England.
Yeah, or that line.
Yeah. Which is in Greenwich.
Also, we are very much a hotspot for ghosts and UFOs.
Yeah.
Like, we have a lot of ghost sightings.
Well, to be fair, we've had like how many years of conflict in history?
Yeah. Hospitals and like hotels are like, and inns and pubs, that kind of places are the most haunted. If that makes sense.
I don't know. I'm more of a skeptic when it comes to that sort of stuff.
Well, hospitals and like hotels make sense, and like they're more haunted because there is death and illness.
Pretty sure you'd probably find some of you went to the Tower of London.
Yeah. Because people go to hotels sometimes to do suicides.
I don't know. I'm more of a skeptic when it comes to that sort of stuff.
If I was gonna go ghost hunting, I would take you. Because I would have a skeptic.
Yeah.
So we could debunk what we heard.
Yeah. If you listen into this box, you'll hear the words coming from the other side. Yeah, you're just changing the radio channels.
Yeah, you fucking more. Do you know what I also hate? Do you know those like words, the Dawson words that you just stick up in the air and apparently move? I'm like, I don't trust those because you can move them on your own.
No, it's like when I watch the Ghost Adventures guys. It's like
I love them.
I'm not gonna say it's not a bad piece of entertainment, but well, obviously as someone who's skeptic, I'm like, really? Did it really say that?
I don't like those boxes because all you can hear half the time is the static.
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff that that is spoken, you could probably interpret in different ways.
So yeah, I'm literally going around this building twice.
Yeah.
How the fuck do I get out? Door.
Yeah, you just stick to that word or phrase. It's because it's the first one you see, and that's all you can hear because it's the only one that's been told to you.
There's a spirit box I do like. It doesn't have this. But it also has the word written, so you can't like mistake it for something else. But I don't know what it's called. Like it has like the programming has the words in it, so it says the word, but also has it written, so you can see what it says. But I don't like anyone can just go into a certain channel. Like you could do it with the police state things. So I don't really like the spirit boxes. They're also really noisy and I hate that noise.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's horrible. I'm like, how can anyone listen to that?
Yeah. And of
I'm
course,
also completely lost.
And of course you're going to hear probably things coming in and out of it because it's just cycling through radio stations. That's how the static is made.
I don't like spirit boxes. But I like the one that has the words. The one that has the words come up as well because that one's great. But no, spirit boxes are noisy son of a bitches and I hate them.
I don't know. Then again, you got the people who swear by Ouija boards, and I'm like, I don't trust any of you motherfuckers to tell me that you're not moving the thing.
The glass thing.
Yeah.
Or like I hate those two. Like how?
Yeah.
If you're not touching it and it moved, then yeah. Something is going on.
Yeah. If nobody was touching it and we just left it there on the board.
And it moved.
Then yeah, I'd probably okay, something's going on here, but we all have to touch it to be able to communicate with the spirit. Now the thing in me is alright, which one of you assholes is actually moving it?
Always moving it. I'm always thinking like one of you's moving it.
Yeah. And there's like everyone who's like, no, I swear down, I'm not the one moving it. I'm not the one moving it. Yeah, I don't fucking believe
it. I like the best is if you can see it or you can hear it without just like spirit boxes, like the footsteps and stuff, because that is hard to fake sometimes.
Yeah, but then how much of that could also be contributed to like the oldness of the building, and it's just like the wood expanding.
That's why you go upstairs and you double check it. There's no space. Do you want me to hear you though?
Yeah. Oh, we did.
No. But yeah, no. If I could see it with my own eyes, then yes. I also like the camera. I prefer the camera stuff to the sound things. To be fair.
Then again, how much is that? Just like dust particles and bugs.
If it's a full up original body, I'm not gonna say that's a fucking bug, am I?
Yeah,
like that's a bug.
Yeah, but how?
And the ghost is like, so.
It could also just
I'm
be
a whole human.
It could be a shadow that's just behind the camera.
Not necessarily, depending where you stand. But there's a light one, and it literally lights up the place, and you can see so and stuff. But there's also one that you don't know where it is, but it like makes stick figures of the people.
I think I've seen it. They use like the Connect or something for it.
Yeah, but the Ghost Offences ones, the ones you watch don't use the Connect. They have the actual equipment. But that one, That one.
I don't know.
Because it doesn't do it on bugs, as you just said, bugs. No,
Yeah.
it does that on the people.
Yeah, but then again, I find with that sort of equipment, what you think about how it lines up things. How do you know it's just not like a coincidence of like certain things just coming together, like bugs or dust, just lining
it wouldn't
up.
be bugs.
No, but
because it does it on the human body.
Yeah, but how do you know they're not lining up in just the right way to look like a human body?
Because it moves. I'm gonna argue this one, but bugs don't actually do anything. It is programmed to do it on a human body. No matter how it lines up, it's not gonna do it on the bug.
I don't know.
I can argue that one.
I don't know. It's just nice sort of thing.
But yeah, no, I don't like the spirit boxes because that makes so much bloody noise, and it's always 50% of the time you can't actually hear what they're saying.
Yeah, and most of the time it's also down to interpretation. You could hear, "Oh, my name is
You can
John,"
hear something as
or
if it says it very clearly, I'm be impressed. What is the time? It's almost 8:30.
We've jumped from video games to fairy tales.
Two goes.
We got
half an hour.
Yeah, how much? What should we talk about for half an hour?
People faking ghost hauntings. Who was the killer?
I don't know. I didn't look. I didn't see him.
No, neither did I.
We'll put it down as mystery since none of us saw him.
Yeah, I won't wait down. Favorite horror movie. Favorite horror movie.
Ooh. Now you're asking the hard questions.
But that's generally what horror movies do, like Watson.
Obviously the classics. Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. Trying to think.
Have you seen The Exorcist?
Yeah, I've seen The Exorcist.
I've seen most of them.
You know what, your whore daughter.
No, I like. And the things about girls we could pick horror films.
Trying to think. We should have done this last month. It'd be easier for Halloween.
Yeah.
Trying to think. I've got a collection of horror films somewhere.
The fact you can't think of it to be your head is hilarious.
I think it's because I've seen so many. A lot of them kind of like blend in sometimes. Then again,
And again, what?
just like the lot of horror films tend to be quite shit in some regards as well, though. So they don't really stick out. The Devil Inside was one. It's one I can think of.
Devil Inside?
The Devil Inside.
Let me just look that one up.
Mama, that wasn't that good.
I liked it. I don't think it was a horror. The Devil. How do you spell devil?
Devil.
I-L. Devil. What was it called?
The Devil Inside.
The Devil Inside? That's not a movie. The Devil Inside.
Yeah.
I put the Devil Inside.
Yeah.
You got to be more specific. I haven't seen that.
I did say The Devil Inside.
I did not pay attention to you. Devil. Yeah.
It's about a woman who goes to the Vatican because her mum's like been possessed or something.
Yeah. That was a movie, but I don't remember what the movie's called.
Can you remember what it was about?
Oh, I could just look it up. It's on Netflix, I think.
I did think Jane, was it the Autopsy of Jane Doe was quite good.
Oh, is that the one about the witch?
Yeah, she.
Love that movie. That was a.
And the two morticians.
I haven't had a good movie like that. Like that was a good movie.
The problem is with horror movies, they're kind of hard to really, do and be good.
That was definitely a good one. It's Ghostface.
Because I think that's the problem why a lot of horror movies don't stick out in my mind that much, is because they're not really that good. They're very hard to really pull off.
Newer movies, anyway. Other ones I can name. Event Horizon. That's a terrifying movie. The Exorcist. No.
Have you seen? I think what was it called? Born. Unborn.
No. Deliver Us from the Devil, or Deliver Us from Evil.
I haven't seen that one.
That's a good movie. It's based on an actual case, I think.
I'm trying to think. What was that other movie? What was it called? Bloke moves into a house and he finds like a reel of old film of like the
Sinister.
Think so. The guy had like the thing. Had,
Sinister.
Like, yeah.
Sinister.
Yeah.
There's a second Sinister. Like if you see him, he never haunts you.
Yeah.
And he wants your kid.
Yeah.
Yep, that's Sinister. That's a good movie. Sleeping Hollow's a good movie.
I haven't seen that one.
That's an old movie. Because Johnny Depp's a very young Johnny Depp's in it.
The Amityville Horrors. They're quite. That's an old like movie.
Right, let's look at The Place of is Evil. Hold on. Let's see if there's anything in it. Insidious?
Is that the one with the guy, like a woman in like black, and the kid's like in a coma?
Yep.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna just type in horror movies in my Google thing as well.
And it's on Netflix. The Chainsaw Massacre movies.
First one I think was good. The others weren't that.
Yeah. Saw movies.
I'd say after 3 they just kind of got repetitive.
I need to see Spy one. That's got Chris Walker in it, I think. Oh, Fee Street. That's what's on kill count.
Apparently,
Midsummer. What are you gonna say?
I was going to say, apparently Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness is a horror movie.
I can see why.
I
can see what I see now, and I can kind of see why.
Have you seen Us? Us, yeah.
What's that one about?
It's basically there's like a clone of people.
Yep. Midsummer. That is it like a normal horror movie like this, like
Midsummer Night's Murders, I think.
No, Midsummer.
Ah.
I would suggest watching it. It's actually a really good horror movie.
Have you seen? You've probably seen the character. It's like a black and white clown. Terrifier.
Oh yeah, haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, alright. I don't know. Would you count it as a horror film? Brightburn, the like.
Yeah.
Horror, like a villain take on Superman's origin.
I would definitely be taking that as a horror movie. Thank you, Leon.
I haven't seen none.
None. It's part of the Conjuring universe.
I think I've seen a few Conjuring. When they're gonna do like the Crooked Man?
Possibly. They got Conjuring 1, 2, and 3. They got The Curse of Miss.
Oh, isn't that like the doll thing that apparently has a curse on it?
Nope, that's the Mexican. I think it's Mexican. It's a wife killed her two children, caught her husband cheating, drowned her 2 kids, and now looking for her 2 kids. You think of Annabelle?
Ah, yeah.
That's Conjuring universe. And then there's the Nun movie.
Have you seen the Bird Box? Apparently that's supposed to be quite good, actually.
No, I've seen that one. And yeah, there's 3 Conjuring movies. There's 3 Annabelle movies. The Curse of Least. What I can't say it. I think it's Mexican. The Curse.
The Curse of...
And then there's the Nun. What's on this list? I thought you were reading out.
I don't know. I'm just basically giving what Google's given me. It's given me just like a low. I basically just typed in horror movies, and it's just given me like a hold of different things: sci-fi, slashers.
Oh, no, let me do it.
Child's Play.
Horror movies.
Ah, here we go. 200 best horror movies. That'll probably be something there.
200 best movie horror. 200 best horror movies of all time.
Yeah.
Is that the list you're looking at?
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street 3?
Yeah. I've
Seen it.
Dracula.
It's one. You missed that. Yeah, I can see why. Yep.
Yeah. Bram Stoker's Dracula.
I haven't seen that one. Dracula. The pun. Yes, that's terrifying.
Oh.
Hellraiser.
Yeah. Jacob's Ladder.
You're not on Jacob. Is it alive?
Yeah. I'm just screaming.
Missing movies.
I'm just skimming through and just picking the ones I like.
Open Water. Haven't seen that one. The Mist. Yep. Seen that one. The Ring. Yes. Japanese one's more battle.
I'm just getting the Candyman.
Yes. Bucket Case. Eden's Lake. Candyman. That's a great movie.
Trick or Treat. I remember The Lost Boys.
That's the 185 is actually a pretty good movie.
185. Oh, Oculus.
Yeah, that's a pretty good excellent movie. The Land of the Living, Land of the Dead. That's a good movie. Night of the Comet. Never seen that one. Nightmare on Elm. I've seen that movie.
Trick or Treat is good.
Yes, I have to see. Lost Boys. Yes.
Yes.
The Lords. Never seen that one. I like the fact we are saying this to the older ones. Scream.
Ah, The Platform.
Oh, I love the platform movie.
Yeah.
Scream. Southbound. Nope. Lights Out. Lights Out is it's a good concept for a movie. It's a good movie. Actually, I've seen that one.
One movie I know about, but I want to see is about the woman and she's like she gave birth to like the Rosemary's Baby, I think it's called.
Seen it, loved it.
I want to see it.
Seen that movie. I love that movie.
Yeah, she gave birth to like the devil's kid or something.
Son, yeah. No, I've seen it. It's a great movie. The Brood. What? I'd come with that one. The Cat of Nine Tails. Nope. Mute Witness. Nope. Your Next. Your Next is a great movie.
1408. I didn't really like that one.
What?
It's number 1408.
I'm on 70 still because you're not reading them all out.
Yeah, that's because I'm just skimming through and just picking the ones that jump out to me.
Food, Video Dome, Frost. Audition. And that doesn't even have a Pixar. Dead Ringers, Scream 2. 148 is on Netflix. It's about a haunted room.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Tales
I
of
know.
Two
I didn't like
Sisters.
it.
Origin of Evil is actually a pretty good movie. I like that movie.
I liked, what is it, Jeepers Creepers.
I love that one. No, kind of movie down. The Solo. That's a good Sark. It's a Sark movie. Love Sark movies. Shadow of the Vampires. Not seen it. The House of the Devil.
Good Night Mommy. Twin boys
Tackle.
who do everything together from collecting beetles to feeding stray cats welcome their mother home after her reconstructive.
Oh, yeah. I know that one. Taco and Darth vs. Evil. Dracula. The Others is a good movie. Creature from the Black Lagoon, yes.
That's a classic.
Tremors is a great movie. Creep. That's also a good movie. You don't like Record? The 150.
I haven't seen it.
That's a great movie. I've seen them all.
The Thing is a good classic.
I like both movies.
I prefer the first one because they used a lot more practical effects, didn't they?
They used it on the second one too. To the extreme. It's the twins.
Yeah.
But no, I like the first one, but I like the second one and the fourth one technically because does Thing from like years ago, before Thing. But you know, I like the Thing movie. But I also making the twin come this way. I'm not sorry.
I know he jumped on the bloke and I'm just still working on the generator now. He just took his place.
Yeah. Yeah. The Thing 2 explains what happened to the people in Thing 1. And I like that concept. I will go through the list in a minute.
I'm just going
through the list because I don't trust you to read them all out to me.
That's because I'm just picking the ones that jump out to me personally.
Yeah, this is why you're not very good at reading lists.
No, it's just because I'm just picking the ones that catch my fancy.
Because I've seen some of those.
The Descent.
That's a good movie. I will go through the list in a minute. I can't do two things. Are you not doing your skill checks?
I am doing the skill checks.
Then why is it going down?
I don't know.
Because I haven't got a skill check yet. So I'm blaming you.
You always blame me. There's nothing different. Damn it.
See?
I hit the fucking button.
Also, I really want to do art here. This is the artist's map. I really want to do art here. Would you?
I don't know. Maybe she sees something in it that we don't.
Oh, we get sand everywhere. I go back to the list. Hold on.
Don't tell Commander Wolfman, but American Wolf in London is like numbered 132.
Yeah, I can see why.
I haven't seen it.
It's okay movie. I was gonna
say we can't talk about classic horror movies without talking about The Omen.
Huh?
The Omen.
That's a good. That's a classic.
I'd say the sequels weren't good though.
I'm just first one.
Yeah, the first one was better. Definitely the best one.
Psycho, the black and white one.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah. Who doesn't like a bit of Alfred Hitchcock?
Yeah. But yeah, the black and white one is the better one. There was a second Psycho film with him. Seriously, not in these skill checks, are you?
I did. I just went a bit too early.
Yeah. So you didn't, did you?
Nah, I just.
We really need to go and get the person off the hook.
All right, I'll go.
Yeah, I don't trust you with this bloody general. Who also is the killer? Is it Nemesis?
What, this
I haven't seen. Yeah.
It's the twins.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? I did say that.
Yeah.
It looks like Nemesis, but then I realised it is the twins because I said it's the twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, recall the record one is a great. It's like a zombie, but it's not really zombies in the sense of like undead.
I
It's
know.
like a virus one.
Are we talking similar to like 28 Days?
Yes, but it's don't know what it's filmed because it's not English or American. But it is a great film. I watched all of them.
I watched 28 Days Later. I haven't seen the original 28 Days.
I seen both. They're both great. I prefer the first one.
Yeah, because in like the second one, like the kid's got like the cure because he's heterochromia.
Yeah, and I think he gets infected at the end. It had Hawkeye in it
Ah, okay.
because I can't see his name. Paranormal Activity.
Yes.
Yeah. The Conjuring 2 is I haven't seen that one, but that's based in London. Also, they glorified some of the characters in that movie.
What? The
Conjuring 2. No, the Conjuring 1. They didn't actually help the family, they made it worse. If that makes sense.
Yeah, isn't like the Conjuring supposed to be based off this couple that ran like a
Yeah,
thing
they didn't
museum?
help. They did not help the family. That's what I was saying. They glorify them to make them look like the good guys. When in fact they didn't do much. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to find a generator. I also kind of need the bathroom.
Candyman.
Is that the newer one?
It is giving me. I'm just gonna go Candyman in general, but it is giving me.
Candyman, the original one is great.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
night, Mum. Yeah. Haven't seen Judy's Eyes. Sisters, haven't seen. Cargo, haven't seen. I have seen. I can't read the name, but it's 142.
142. Here we are. 146, 145, 144. Oh, Slitter? I think
Yeah, I
it's
can read it.
pronounced.
That's a good movie. A House on Haunted Hill. Poltergeist, I've seen. That's a great movie. The Girls All the Gift. I haven't seen that movie. I can't say much. The Thing, yes. Dead Alive. I don't think I've seen no one. Freaks, I haven't seen. The Tenant, I don't think I've seen. The Descent's a great movie. Battle What's Out. Still haven't seen that one. American Wolf in London. That's an okay movie. Doctor Sleep. I'm sorry, but that's a great movie.
I haven't seen that one.
I love that movie. It's a Stephen King. Stephen King, so you know it's going to be a good horror movie.
Well, you know him and his him and his horror films.
Yeah, and his whole technically horror novels is not actually from makeup, but he's a horror. But it's going to be a good movie.
Yeah, doesn't it really? He kind of looks like a guy you'd think is all sunshine and rainbows. It's kind of like the if you know the what's the mangaka guy he made Junji Ito. He's always doing like the cutie photos, but he writes horror manga.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm guessing he's he's like a. That's what I think of Stephen King sometimes.
Yeah, no, I've got the book of Doctor Sleep, and it's a good. The Omen's a great movie. Creeper.
The Blair Witch Project.
Come to Daddy, depending on one. Cool. I haven't seen that. The Exorcist is a great movie. The Invitation is a good movie. Hounds of Love, haven't seen that.
Haven't seen.
1922 is a good movie. I haven't seen it, but it is a Stephen King book. So, I haven't seen that movie. I can't even read. Martin, haven't seen that one. House, I have not seen. Handmade Portrait of a Serial Killer.
I
have
haven't
not seen it.
Have you seen The Wicker Man?
Yes. Oh, the new Candyman movie. That's an okay movie. Can't beat the first one.
I haven't seen the newer one, so that's why
It's
That's why I went with Candyman in general.
the first one's great. The Orphanage. I haven't seen that. Dead Zone. No. Bone. Tomahawk. No. Jewel. No. House of Usher. No. Blair Witch Project. It's an okay. I like it. It also started the found footage movement, to be fair.
Which is, I think, is a give or take sort of thing.
Yeah, it's depending if you like that kind of. Like the cold one I keep telling you to watch. That's a found footage as well.
Thing is, with found footage, it can work and sometimes it can't.
That one does because the story follows a reporter.
Yeah.
So it kind of works. The Devil's Candy. I think I've seen it.
Attack the Block is a horror film.
Yeah, technically. Grandest Game. That's okay. 20 Days Later is a great movie. I haven't seen that one.
I've seen the later one. I haven't seen the 28 Days one.
Yeah, they're both good movies. Demon, I haven't seen. Horrors of Dracula. Anything about Dracula is great. It's got Christopher Lee in it, so yes. The Wicker Man, yes. Neo Forever. I haven't seen that. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Dawn of the Dead.
I've just been walking around. I did not realise you were hooked. I'm sorry. The Conjuring. Misery. That's a Stephen King abduct thingy, and it's a great movie. Family Guy did it.
Shaun of the Dead's a horror film. I'd say that's more of a comedy.
No, it's a horror. It's a comedy horror. Technically,
True.
it's still counted as a horror movie. Some of these movies are horror, but they're also like comedy and action.
Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, they have horror elements to it, but you can't help but see it more as another genre than.
That's why I say comedy horror. It's more for comedy horror, comedy parody of a horror movie. If that makes any sense.
But then
Spirits
again,
of the Damned.
You kind of need that bit of comedy in horror films as well.
Some horror movies don't need it. Colors Out of Space. Haven't seen that. Like some horror movies, if there's comedy in it, it ruins the movie.
I think it depends, because you need like a little thing just to like break the tension, and then suddenly, rah!
I'm gonna have to disagree with that. Works sometimes, but if it's a really like psychological, like I'm not quite sure you want me to do here. Movie, you don't really want comedy to break it because it will break the
I think it depends on the situation, because sometimes
that's what I'm saying. It works, but sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, because I think sometimes you do need it to break a little bit of the tension, just so people let their guards down, sort of thing.
But I wouldn't say comedy. I mean, I not comedy. I think it needs a bit of human touch to go with that.
Yeah, you need something to like get the audience to let their guards down just a bit, then to give out the big.
I wouldn't say comedy, because comedy can actually break a horror movie.
The Fly?
Especially if it's that's a great horror. Because a whole comedy could take it too far to a comedy and to a parody. Halloween. Theatre of the Dead. Blood.
Have you seen
Attack of the Block?
Have you seen Drag Me to Hell?
Yeah, it's an okay movie. He's had The Devil Backbone, Housebound, We're Still Here, The Lord of the Crystal Plung, Phantom of the Opera, The Wolfman, Dawn of the Dead, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Son of the Dead, The Endless. I have no. Don't Breathe. Like, if that was comedy in Don't Breathe, it would ruin the movie.
I don't know.
Reanimated.
The Birds.
Like, but if it, like Zoolander, that's all like a comedy horror that needs to have comedy in it. It Comes at Night, The Signing. Like, if there was comedy in The Signing, it would ruin the flow of the movie, in my opinion.
I'm just.
It works in certain aspects of movies. Like some of them don't need it, but some of them do.
The Birds.
The Fly. That's a funny movie.
Yeah, I can't watch The Birds without taking it a bit too.
That one needs comedy in it because
Yeah.
fucking bored.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street, The Mummy, The Host, Cat and Thingies, The Train to Boston. Train to Boston was a Boston? 69. I can't say that one, but that's a great zombie movie.
The Cabin in the Woods.
That definitely needed comedy in it.
I don't know. I didn't. Really
Comedy
like
would
it
work in
much.
that one.
I didn't really like it that much. I think it was just a bit.
It's a parody, I'm gonna say.
Mm.
With Friends was a good movie.
Ah, here it is, the one I was talking about, Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah, that's a great movie. Like you couldn't have comedy in that movie. It's kind of a serious kind of.
Oh, Aliens.
The
is in it.
Ring. Yeah. Walking and like I'm gonna have to say comedy in Alien is funny.
I'm just finding it funny. You're not letting it go.
No, I'm not letting it go. But no, it works for some movies, but sometimes it doesn't. And Fading of the Body Switches, that's a great movie. The Innocents.
Night of the Living Dead.
That's definitely going to be The Loved Ones. Evil Dead 2. That has some comedy parts in it, which is funny. Think this is the one where he takes, like his hand gets possessed. That's his hand, by the way. And he saws it off, and then he takes a chainsaw to it.
I've heard of it. I have heard of it. I haven't seen it.
The Evil Dead.
The Lighthouse. I wouldn't say that was a horror though. It was kind of an artsy film.
Yeah, some of these are artsy horror movies.
Yeah, but,
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but it was
Green
it.
Room, Carol.
Have you seen The Lighthouse?
I don't know what number that is. 50. Midsummer's the movie I was telling you about.
Yeah, Lighthouse
50.
is 15. It has Robert Pattinson, William Dafoe.
Oh, yeah. Do you know if it wasn't? It's black and white, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it wasn't black and white, do you know he looks like Mario? He's in a bad jumper and like the blue of us. Go to 50.
50.
I don't think we have enough time for our game.
Yeah, that's why I was like, when I got out of it, it was like we have 10 minutes and we're just still going.
We've got
through.
5 minutes. House of Wax, The Fly.
One second.
A girl walks home alone at night. His house.
Sorry. What was it? This one you was talking about?
50.
Yeah, Midsummer.
Midsummer.
Alright.
It's a. Ready or Not, it's a funny ass film. It's a good film, but it's funny. Have you seen Ready or Not?
No, I haven't seen Ready or Not.
At the end of the movie, spoiler alert, they explode.
I
mean, they explode.
The Babadook.
I haven't seen that. I do want to see that at some point. Tigers Are Not Afraid. Mandy. It's terrifying.
Jaws.
Yep, The Birds. The Wailing. Dead of Night. Under the Saddle.
The Invisible Man. I'd say the original one was better.
Yeah. Host. 10 Cloverfield Lane. Peeping Tom. The Ritz. The Ritz was a great movie.
Nosferatu. Have you actually seen Nosferatu?
Yeah, I think so. Cabin in the Woods. What number is that?
Fun fact about Nosferatu is they called it like that, and why the vampire is how it is because they couldn't get the rights to Dracula.
To Dracula, yeah. Yeah, no, that's a classic movie. Eyes Without a Face. Rose Maybe Baby, that's a great
King
Halloween.
Kong. The original King Kong.
Okay, yeah, fine enough. Silence of the Lamb, that's a good movie. The Invisible Man. That's the. Is that the one you were telling me about?
What?
The Invisible Man,
Original or new one?
the 24 one.
20. Not the 24 one. I was talking about the.
But they say that's 33. How's that aliens? Like aliens is more of an action horror.
33. 33. 10 Cloverfield Lane.
What?
What number are you on? You said 33.
Oh, I didn't say 23. It's aliens.
23.
Oh, so 24th. The year it came out was 33. The Invisible Man. 43. What the number?
I don't.
The year it came out. The Night of the Living Dead. There's a lot of zombie movies.
Yeah.
Freaks. It Follows. It Follows is a great movie. Let the White One in.
Psycho is number 1.
Ha! It's a great movie. 18's a great movie. I can't say, but that's a great movie.
18.
It's 18's by the same person who did Midsommar. Body Snatchers, Lighthouse, Finkenstein, Babadook, Jaws,
Hereditary.
A Quiet Place. Quiet Place is okay movie. The Invisible Man. Oh yeah. Night of the Hunter. Yeah, 7 is a classic. King Kong. Alien. Perfect 5. 4 Us. Yes. Yes. Get Out. What's Get Out?
Now Chris and his girlfriend Rose have reached the meeting the parents' million milestone of dating. She invites him for a weekend. 1 minute, it's loading.
Oh, yes, I seen. Yeah, that's And Psycho. Yes, that's a great movie. Oh my god, the 30 worst reviewed remakes of all times. Let's go for this.
Yeah, but I have to end the thing.
We can still talk about it.
Yeah, alright, but do you want to run down the killers we've had?
We had 2 thingamajiggies, 1 Legion, 1 Plague, I think, 1 Trapper, 2 Mr. Whiskers, 1 Ghostface, 1 Miss Piggy, and 1 Twin.
Alright.
I might have missed some.
And I think we kind of got a bit too into reading the thing because we kind of forgot that we were streaming a little.
Yeah. Give me a subject and I will find out stuff.
Alright, then I'll probably just upload this straight and probably won't have to worry about editing.
I wouldn't. This is a great conversation. What are you telling me?
Alright, I guess I'll see you guys next week for more Xenoblade. Alright, bye bye.